Oh man, Halo Infinite is what we're playing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. My tummy hurts. My tummy hurts. I don't know why it hurts, but it does. Let's get everything fired up. You know? I don't know why it hurts, but it does. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. All right. Halo, Halo, Halo. Excuse me.
Press enter.
All right. Halo, Halo, Halo. Excuse me. Come on now. Come on now.
Press enter.
All right. Halo, Halo, Halo. Excuse me. I am shivering. Why is it so cold? Come on now.
Press enter.
All right. Halo, Halo, Halo. Excuse me. I am shivering. Why is it so cold? Come on now. I feel like it's looping. There we go. There we go. All right. There we go. Whew. All right. We didn't play any warm-up games. We didn't do none of that stuff. We're going to jump straight into a game. Let's make sure everything's running smoothly first. On our TikTok, our YouTube. Hello, Assist Lab. How are you? I've never had anyone comment anything this early on in my streams. Hello. Hopefully you are having a good day. And hopefully you know Jesus loves you. God bless you. All right, our TikTok is good. Over here on our PC. I'm also doing very, 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 very good. I'm having a very good day today. To say the least. One of the better days I've had in the past couple of months, I would say, for sure. Today's been a great day. So I'm very thankful to God that he gave me a good day like today. Very thankful. I don't deserve it. I really don't. Find my chapstick, and then we're going to jump right into a game. I don't know if I have any audio for you guys, which, I mean, kind of sucks, but I'm sorry. I don't really have any way around it, because I'm playing this on my PC. Usually, oh, where's the chapstick? Might be a problem. Well, this is a problem. But usually I'm playing on my PlayStation 5, which means, oh boy, this is gonna be bad. This is bad. Anyway, like I was saying, I usually play on my PlayStation 5, and it plays out of my monitor, whilst I'm playing, and it plays to my headphones as well. That's not the case. That is not the case when I'm playing a PC game. The PC game only goes to my headset. It doesn't go to my headset and through the monitor. So, I mean, you guys are going to... Usually, it's not, like, super loud anyway. But it is, you know, there for you guys. But, you know, you guys will just have to tough it out today. Because we about to play some... I'm about to put that headphone on, too. Oh, baby. When that headphone goes on, it's a wrap. Oh, yeah. Ooh, let's settle in. It's going to be a long night. We just started streaming. A little bit late, but we just got here. I really appreciate you stopping by, Assist Lab. That also made my night. Again, it's like small stuff like that that's been happening all day today. Like real small stuff that people overlook. But again, I've never had anyone stop by my stream in the very, very, very like beginning. So like the first 10 to 15 minutes and say hello or anything like that. And to me, that's huge. That's awesome. It makes me feel really, really good. And I don't know. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. I appreciate your time and your kind words. We're going to start off, as we always do, with some regular Team Slayer. Let's get it. I don't ever promise to be good, but as you can see on my YouTube title or on my Twitch title, the goal is always double-digit kills and positive KD. So if we get 10 and 10, we're fine with that. If we get 11 and 10, we're fine with that. If we get that, you get the gist. We want to keep that kind of a thing. Ooh, who's Monkey D. Luffy pictures at? Easy Edits. That's a sweet picture. That's a super sweet Luffy picture. I really like that. I might have to follow that person just so I can look at that picture again. That's sick. I'm a big Luffy fan now. Ever since I've started and caught up in One Piece. Ugh. Talk about a journey. All right, we're gonna cancel this one and then start the next one. This is how you speed up the whole process. It's estimated 33 seconds. That last one didn't even beep. But we finally got some beeps. We're doing good. Do you have a Tech Deck fingerboard? I do not. But I remember when I was a kid, I used to. I'm 33. I used to have one of those. I had a whole bunch. Well, for me, a whole bunch was like 3. I think I had like 5 or 6 of them when I was a kid. They were super sick. I loved them. I couldn't do any tricks. I have 12 of them. Oh, that's awesome. Do you do any tricks with them? Like, can you do any cool tricks? Like, for real? Like, can you grind? Can you ollie or pop shove it? Kickflip? Can you actually kickflip? If so, I hope you come by regularly so I could follow you one of these days. That's kind of my thing. If so, I would love to see your videos. I typically follow people who show up to my videos regularly. I stream every day. But, you know, just a couple seconds of hello or, you know, whatever is cool. I can hard flip, varial, kick flip, and ollie. Do you make videos doing it? If you don't make videos on your TikTok doing it, you totally should. If no one will watch them, I promise you I'll watch those videos. I promise you I'll watch them. If you do like 45-second videos of like you doing a finger, like say you make your own like finger deck park. Oh my God, that'd be so sick. That would be absolutely sick. Like your own finger deck park and you do like 45-second videos. That's pretty cool. All right, we about to lock in real quick. Ooh, look at my new orange or yellow armor. Let's go. First game is always terrible, baby. First game's always terrible. Appreciate the likes. Whoever liked it. Let's go. My dog. Who you throwing that at, huh? Oh, yeah. We know what's up. Got him. 20 bucks. Got him. Got him. They know what's up. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, you appreciate the follow, FedEx Splash 320. Appreciate that. God bless you. All right, we got trounced. We got trounced. This team's looking better than us. Oh, we got this. Let's go. It's all about fun at the end of the day. And I want to hit somebody with this exploding. Too soon. Too soon. They definitely know I'm here, right? Booyah! Got him. I dare it. I bet you he won't. I bet you he won't. I bet you. What's up with it? Woo! Let's go. That boy nasty. Oh, come on. Okay. That's how you got to start slow. We might go 2-17 this game, but we're hype. That's what we want. We want that energy. We want that energy to carry us through. So then when our skills catch up, like our perception and our reaction time, and once those things catch up, we're killing it. We'll be doing like 10 and 8. We'll probably have a 12 in like 12 game at some point. That would be sick. That'd be huge numbers for us. 12 and 12. Got him. I bet you he won't. I bet you they won't. Uh-huh. Yep, push. You gotta push, homie. There you go. What's up with it? I'm going this way. Don't worry, dog. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Back me up, dog. I'll take that assist. I'll take the assist any day. You see that? That's what's called teamwork. That's teamwork, baby. I got you. I got you. Where's he at? I got grenades on him. We got grenades on him. Oh, they jumped me. They jumped me. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. It happens. Sometimes it be like that. Sometimes it be like that. Where are we at? Hey, 1 and 3. I'm cool with it. We're helping the team. We got an assist. We're showing we're useful in some form or fashion. Seabass. That's a cool name. Oh, we out of there. Got him. Got him. Got him. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, baby. Yeah, I ain't playing games. I am not playing games. I mean, I'm playing a game. All right, let's go, team. Oh, no. Not like this. Okay, I see him. That's foolish. Let's go. Why are you running away? You're supposed to fill in. All right, I need these grenades that are over here.
Skewer available.
Skewer available. Good grenade. Ooh, he almost cleaned me up with that. Oh, come on now. See, our teammates are running. They're doing too much of this. We need to do some of this. Sorry, I'm kind of wired. I'm in it. I'm in it, guys. I'm in it. Don't worry. Oh, we got to grenade that. Let's go. Let's go. There we go. We're taking assists all day. Oh, I should have had that. I meleeed. Hey, that's 3 assists already. 2 assists. That should have been 4. It's fine. It's fine. We're out here. We're an assist machine. Come on now. Oh, I should have placed that grenade a little bit further, but that weakened him. Yeah, you're on. Oh, appreciate you stopping by, Joker. What's going on with you? Hey, we're killing it right now. I don't have a lot of kills. However, we're helping the team, baby. Let's go! Sorry, I have neighbors. I have neighbors. I have neighbors. I got neighbors. I'm not that guy. I'm not that guy. God didn't make me to be like that. But sometimes you gotta let it out. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit hype. For the squad. Oh, they've got the, They're gonna push this way. I see you, buddy. Alright, good job, team. You're not helping at all. Solid. Loved it. Dang, he got me. He got me. He got me. Chill before they become full Karen on you. Yeah, I know, right? I can't. Sometimes I get a little too excited. Especially when I play Halo. That's why I don't play this every day. I would be so freaking hyped. You have no idea. Got him. Got him. Woo! We got the stick, baby. Tidal Blade 88. We stuck him. Hey, we're 5 and 8, but look at that. We have 6 assists. 6. The next closest person has 3. We have the double everybody else's assists. We're killing it in the assist field. I don't mind being that. I realize I'm not the best at this game. So for me, if I can help my teammates win the game for me, solid. Let's do that. What's up with it? So I'm trying to put damage on enemies at every single turn. That's my thing. See, I just hit that guy. He's going to come up here, and he's going to get bopped. He's going to get boom-bapped, and I'm going to... He doesn't see me. He doesn't see me. He doesn't... Woo, let's go. Teammates. See? See, look at that. You see that? That's called indirect damage. See, I died, but I helped him get that kill. Oh, then he got jumped. They beat the crap out of that fella. They beat the crap out of him. You know, I appreciate you saying that, Splash. I appreciate that. I don't personally think so, but, you know, for me, Halo is all about fun. If you're not smiling and laughing while you're playing Halo... Oh, what's up with it? Your mother. If you're not... Oh, let's go! We shouldn't have got that. We shouldn't have got that. We shouldn't have got that. If you're not smiling and having fun while you're playing Halo, like if you're sweating and you're like anxious and like you're just overthinking, you're not playing Halo for what Halo is supposed to be. Halo is to me, it's like the most unserious, serious shooting game ever. Because you can play it and be good at it while just having a leisure time with Halo, I think. I don't think you have to... Let's go. Your mother. Got him. Let's go. Red suit 2283. Oh my gosh. I'm going to blow a freaking blood vessel, baby. Oh. You don't want none.
5 minutes.
Why is he reloading? Let's go. Oh, we got him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy cow. Did you guys watch this? Watch this. Drew, what is going on? That's me in Rocket League. Holy cow. I can't chill, dude. I'm going off, bro. I'm going off. Oh my gosh. I'm freaking going off. This is my MVP game, bro. This is my MVP game, brother. MVP. Can we get the chance? Even if we don't win this game. Let's go. Let's go. I'll trade you. I'll trade you. I'll trade you any day. Woo. The thing is I feel like my momentum is carrying us to this dub. Like, remember, I had 6 assists. And the next closest person had 3. That's not good. We just got to get some bullets on them. That's all that matters. Get some bullets on them. Got him. That's gone. One of our teammates got him. Come on. How are we doing? Hey, 10 and 12, baby. 7 assists. We're rocking. We're rocking and rolling. I never said I was the best, but we're out here making a showing for ourselves. Okay, we want him to go that way. That was a bad grenade. That was a bad grenade. No, we defeated. No, we lost 49 to 50. That's fine. That was a very close game. You got this. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. Nothing. Call the Mass Effect stream to switch to non-plot driven stream to help relax while on camera. Nice. I like this. Dude, but Blood is not playing. Oh man. Whew. Who isn't playing? Man, I feel good about that game. For that being the opening game, Team Slayer, think about, hey man, 33.53%, 10 kills. That's about our average percentage for accuracy. However, this is not our percentage for assists. We usually have like 3 or 4 assists. We died a lot. We did die a lot, but that's fine. We got the double-digit kills. That's what we got. One of the 2 objectives of the night: double-digit kills and positive KD, or positive KD. You know, it doesn't have to be both every time. But we started off with double-digit kills, 33%. Let's freaking go. Seems like he's playing. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I'm playing the game, but you know, it is what it is. You know, got my red Halo controller. It's even got my character's name even says Moot and Roby. I don't know why someone else would be playing. I do live alone. So we're going to do 2 to 3 more games. Wow, I'm going to have to do a whole nother month of Halo clips. I was planning on doing Mafia clips, like accent clips and whatnot, and like me crashing and whatnot. And I'm still going to do that. But I feel like because of this game right here, I have to do at least a couple of weeks of Halo clips, because I'm going to clip that game up. That's going to give me at least 3 videos. Come on now. Just turned 19. My birthday's on the 13th. Happy birthday to you. I'm also a December birthday. Drew is also, well, 180, sorry. 180 is also a December birthday. My birthday was December 14th, and I turned 33. Eduardo Hook is live playing the Warriors. But congratulations and happy birthday. I don't celebrate my birthday anymore, but it's always nice. Joker's in June. Okay. He's 6 months after us. That's January, February, March, April, May, June. Yeah, 6 months after us. Complete opposite. Hey, man, we still love having you here, man. Still love having you here. Still love having you here. Anybody, real quick, any of you guys doing anything special for New Year's? I don't celebrate Christmas, but New Year's is something I do celebrate. Just curious if anyone's got any cool ideas. I don't have any ideas personally. Oh, no! 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 Not like this. Woo! We got out of there. What is this map? Again, this is a thing about Halo. They keep giving us new stuff. This is a brand new map. What's up with it? Your mother. Okay. We gotta do this. Easy kill. Man, that guy really didn't know what he was doing. Holy cow. Alright, so we got a new map. Let's figure this bad boy out. I love that they keep updating the... Ooh, what's this do? What'd that do? Look at this monkey face fella. Got him. Got him. I like to buy big fireworks and then pop them outside. Okay. Hey, nothing wrong with that. I don't like riding these vehicles. Oh, gosh. Nope, I'm not riding. I'm not riding. I'm hitting somebody with this. That's good. I don't really like fireworks because I feel like with my luck, I'll blow myself up. and I just don't want to take those chances. Okay, that's fine. Got him. Oh, they can't hang with that. They can't hang with that grenade. Somebody pick him up. Dang. Somebody pick him up. I don't know really what I'm going to do this year. Probably, I don't know. Personally, I want to go. Yeah, I got some close calls. See, that's what I don't want to do. I don't want to have any close calls. I'm not trying to play with my life anymore. Not like that. I kind of, like me, if I'm being honest, I want to go somewhere and stargaze. Got him. No way! He got me. But, you know, we traded. I want to go stargaze for New Year's. That's what I want to do. I want to be out in the middle of nowhere, and I want to see an abundance of stars. I don't know if there's anywhere like that in Ohio. But I'm definitely going to have my Bible with me. Hopefully I've got, you know, at least one person with me. Preferably, you know, if my twin sister's there, that would be awesome. Got to get the grenade off. Hey, we got one grenade off. That's fine. I was out in the open. I don't know this map. So, you know, hopefully she's there. And if not, you know, I'll be cool if I'm by myself. I'm fine with that. But I always like the idea of bringing in the new year with someone. I think that signifies a lot, and I think that's special. So that's kind of what I'm shooting for this year. That's my goal. Golly, I feel like people are everywhere on this map. God gave me another chance. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Be careful, man. You gotta be careful. God can only teach you the lesson so many times before you learn it the hard way. So learn it the hard way, or learn it now that you said you learned it, and prove that you learned it. Prove to God, prove to yourself that you learned it, so we can keep you. No! No! I don't like this map, dude. I do not like this map. It's like Death Trap Central. Everywhere you turn, absolutely everywhere you turn, there's potential for you absolutely getting smoked. You get absolutely smoked. Just like anywhere you go, you get smoked. If nowhere is safe. I can't grenade every door. I just can't. Oh my gosh. I need the shotty. That's what it is. Yes, sir. I see you down there. Let's go, friend. Oh, wow. This guy got absolutely just butchered. Absolutely butchered. Another thing I like about Halo, it's not, like, overly graphic. Yeah, it's graphic. Yeah, it's graphic, but it's not overly so. I'm planning on taking out my girl and watching the fireworks on New Year's. Oh, my gosh. Splash! You little romantic, you? That's awesome. That's absolutely amazing.
Skewer available.
And it can totally just be that, man. Sometimes people will be like, oh, you gotta propose, or oh, you gotta like get her an extravagant gift. I feel like having that time and that experience with her under the stars, like together, is gonna be absolutely amazing. And you're gonna be able to look back on that as like something you did different. Like everyone else is gonna be like, oh yeah, I got really wasted and I hung out on New Year's and I got drunk and then I woke up the next day and didn't remember anything. You're gonna be able to be like, I know where I was. Oh boy. Oh boy. You're gonna be able to be like, I remember exactly where I was on New Year's 2023, 2024. Going forward. Like that'll be special for you and for her. Like a memory that you'll always have. I'm real big on memories like that and stuff. Obviously, as you can tell, I want to be able to do something like that as well. So I'm really happy for you. I hope you really impress and you wow her, and maybe you get some tail, you know, if you're into that. But hopefully not. Hopefully y'all are waiting until marriage. But I'm just saying, you know, people nowadays. No, he's got the needler. You'd never go up against a needler in an open space battle. You got to have pillars and buildings and stuff in the way. But yeah, hopefully, you know, things go smooth. A very smooth move, my good sir. Very smooth move. I like it. I like it. See, this is why I hate maps where they have vehicles. I absolutely cannot stand them. They're my least favorite. I don't like this map. Next time this map shows up, I'm deleting it. Or I'm backing out. I don't care. I've been praying to God, obviously, you know, that in time when I'm ready, he sends me a woman that's also ready. But, you know, in time, I don't want to rush it. I feel like I've been rushing relationships so much in my life. And I've waited. I think the longest I've waited to be in a relationship. What? I don't appreciate that. I don't like this map. But the longest I think I've waited to be in a relationship, never back down. Never what? Never what? Never back down. Never give up.
Team nearing victory.
The longest I've waited to be in a relationship after a relationship ended, I think was 2.5 years. Which, you know, I felt like I was healed and all that stuff. This, that, and the third. All those cool things people tell you to be. No way! This team's just better than me. I'm not doing great. 5 and 10. I'm still proud of the performance. They're just better. Sometimes they're just better. Okay. Come on. I hate the vehicles. There's like almost nothing you can do against them. Oh boy. There's nothing you can do against them. It's so frustrating. And then like now I'm waiting, or I'm going on a year and a half. But this time's completely different. Like this time I've completely abstained from even talking to women. I don't even talk to women now. My only focus lately has been on God, which has been really good. It's actually been the best time for me since I've been, or best single time that I've had. Got him! Let's go, baby! I'll take that. I'll take that. So, you know, I'm glad for what I got and what God's given me. I'll keep waiting. He's down there somewhere. I'm going to go to sleep early today, so I'm heading out. Have a good night. God bless you. I appreciate you stopping by, Joker. You have a good night. You get some good rest. And, you know, Jesus loves you. My girl and I have been together for a while now, like 14 months. Hey, that's a big accomplishment. It's tough out there dating in these streets nowadays. And it's a good thing that you're treating her of value. You're showing her, you know, you're still being romantic. You're still taking her out. You're still doing nice things for her. That's important. Oftentimes, we as men sometimes get comfortable, and women, sometimes we get comfortable in our relationships, and we stop doing those things that got us in the relationship in the first place. Whereas we need to realize we need to keep doing those things. Those things need to keep happening. Because if they keep happening, they keep the relationship alive. They keep the relationship fun, and they keep her happy. They keep you happy. And yes, sometimes you have to save up for things, but there's nothing wrong with taking a date once a month. Consistency is completely key. My mom and my dad, it's my stepdad, but my mom and my dad have been together. I don't even know how long. They've been together like 20 years or something like that. When I first met my stepdad, my dad, I'm going to just call him my dad now, my mom's husband. When I first met him, my mom and my dad were living because I live with my biological father, and my sisters spent their life with my dad. So when I stayed with them, like I went and saw them once when I was like 9 or 10. My mom and my dad were living in a 1-bedroom apartment with my sisters, and they lived there for a really long time. Then I visited again for a year in middle school, and they had a house. And again, my parents, you know, they were still doing the same thing. You know, they were tending to each other's needs. Obviously, you know, they bicker back and forth, but that's all couples do that. But they loved really hard as well. They would still do date nights. I think it was like twice a month. They would also still try and do they would save up all year. They wouldn't do anything else. The only fun stuff my parents would do would be birthdays, Christmas, and they would spend money occasionally to take us to go to the movies, which, again, it was expensive, but not as expensive as it is nowadays. And they would occasionally, they would do like their date night stuff, and they would also take us out to dinner like once, maybe twice a month. But usually we ate in the house. We did all of our fun in the house, like everything. My mom would go do like her fun stuff, which she'd play bingo, and my dad would work out back then. That's what he would do in his spare time, and you know those hobbies were cheap back then. But they would, every single night, it was adorable. Every night they would lay together in the bed, in their bedroom. And we were invited to go lay with them as well. They're upper middle class now. Back then they were lower middle class. Again, this was I'm 33 now. I was living with them from 14 until I was 18. So that would have been like 19 years ago, almost 20 years ago, that, you know, they were there, and they stayed at their jobs, and they kept at it, and they saved money, and now they're upper middle class. They got a really nice house. They moved out of their house, my childhood house. They moved out of there. They got a beautiful, amazing house now. My dad is a carpenter, so he builds a lot of stuff. So he built a movie room in the house. He built a movie theater. He built a bar. He built a sauna. He built like a bunch of this stuff, all this stuff, and he still builds more stuff. He likes woodworking and carpentry. That was his trade before his job that he has now. And you know, he's really, really, really good at it. And I think he's been trying to convince me to, like, not do what he does, but at least utilize his skills to increase my creativity. I think, because I think, like, he wants me to, because I draw a lot. Like, I drew a lot as a kid, like comic books and stuff like that. I drew a lot. Got him. And I think he wants me to, like, use my creativity so he can add it to his woodworking, and, you know, maybe we can make some money off of it. And you know, at least that's what I think, because he shows me a lot of stuff, and I'm very, very, very interested. I'm just waiting until after I'm done with my college stuff. I don't want to have any other distractions, and I want to be able to put all of my energy towards that, and, like, set weekends aside and go just hang out with my dad and woodwork stuff, and, like, make anime fight sticks, or make anime this or anime. It'll mostly all be anime themed, but he'll be able to take all of my anime drawings and my comic book drawings that I make and put them on wood, essentially, and we can sell that. Can he make fingerboard park? Maybe. Yeah, actually, yes, he can. He's got, so my dad's really cool. He's got a 3D printer. He made his own 3D printer. He's got his own Raspberry Pi to, like, do everything for him as well. He when I was over there recently, he showed me that he made his own fight stick, which you use, or arcade stick is what it's called. I call him a fight stick. But he made his own arcade stick emulator game with a Raspberry Pi just because, and it works and everything. Like, and he wants to make a coffee machine is what it's called. With, like, a stand-up TV, and you just sit at it and you can play games, and he wants to put it downstairs in the basement. He built the sauna downstairs in their house. He builds everything, like the beds in the house, in my parents' house. My dad built, like, he builds everything. He's absolutely phenomenal at everything. He's amazing. I have a lot that I can learn from him, and I can't wait till I can start applying that time to it. You're in college now? We're at? So yes, I am in college. I do online schooling through... Oh, no! We got him. Oh, we got him. He's done for. He's done for. He's done for. So I'm doing online schooling. I've been doing online schooling for the past, like, 3 years. My first degree plan was in sports and health sciences with a focus in exercise physiology. And the main reason I wanted to do that degree plan was because I have a lot of physical ailments from my military service that like ail my body, and the VA hasn't been very good at fixing my body, like my back, and, like, I have back spasms once a month, and it sucks. I don't enjoy it. It doesn't feel good. I'm not gonna lie, it hurts a little bit. I have knee pain, I have hip pain, I got a lot of, like, joint and hip, and, like, I just got a lot of pain in my body that the VA is not doing a lot about. So I wanted to learn how to fix my body myself. And I took all the classes that taught me all the things I wanted to learn, and then it got really, really difficult. Like, it was a lot of, like, physics and stuff like that. And I dropped out of that. Appreciate it. Thank you for saying that. So then I dropped out of that degree plan, and now I'm one class away from completing my degree plan in business entrepreneurship. Because, again, I wanna take my artistic creativity, because I like to draw stuff and, you know, create stuff like that. I want to take my artistic creativity and either make apparel or something like that. But I want to be able to make profit off of it on my own. So, you know, I feel like I've learned how to do that through... Wow, we traded? Really? I feel like I've learned how to do that through my business course online. I feel like I've learned a lot. I feel like I'm ready to take that. First, I'm ready to create a product with my dad. And then I'm ready to, like, have ourselves make the profit and manage all of it. Because I think I have the knowledge to do so. Got him! Double kill! He wasn't paying attention. Oh, wow. Yeah, you definitely have a bright... I hope so. You know, I don't ask for a lot out of life. If I can continue to live the type of lifestyle that I live currently, whereas, you know, my bills are paid, I can come home, like, my bills are paid comfortably. I can play any video games that I want to. I can work out whenever I want to, and stay in shape, and I can eat what I want to. I'm happy. I'm fine. I don't need a super big house. I'm fine with living in an apartment for, you know, until I'm 50, as long as I can save like as long as I can save $250 a month as well, like as part of that. I'm cool with staying and living in an apartment until I'm 50, because living in an apartment, I like to move around a lot. I moved around a lot as a kid. I moved around a lot in the military. It's just my life. I've never lived anywhere longer than 4 years. Except obviously when I lived here in high school in Ohio. It's the longest time I've ever lived anywhere, in one spot, in one house, ever. So, you know, I'm okay with... No way! I'm okay with, you know, picking up and moving every year or two. I don't have a lot of stuff. I can sell a bed, and I can sell... Like, the only things I would keep would be my computer monitors, my PC... my PlayStation 5, my box of memories, which I have like two boxes of memories, I call them. And then I have like my old military, I have a box of old military stuff. So like old military uniforms, old military gear that they'd given me, because they give you so much stuff. I've got like old military e-tools and all types of stuff. So that would be the only stuff I would take. I would sell my couch. I would sell my bed. I would sell all of that stuff and then just move to another state. It would be very, very easy for me to do. Oh, not like this. Not like this. Chump. So, you know, and I would be okay. I'm 33 now. I would legitimately, as long as I could afford that type of living, put $250 away every month. I can play my video games as much as I want. I can train boxing. I can work out whenever I want. And I can, you know, occasionally try and, you know, sell some stuff on the side for fun, but, you know, at no expense. And I'll be totally happy with that life until I'm 50. And then by that point, I should have enough money saved where I can buy a house, and just continue to do that exact same lifestyle, and, you know, live that out and, you know, die happy. Nice. Well, making your own fingerboard park would be fire. Exactly. I agree. No, he got me. I heard him, but I couldn't do anything about it. Dang. It's okay. It's okay. If anything, because I'm not into doing fingerboarding anymore, but if anything, it'd be cool if I could make fingerboard parts, fingerboard parks, and then sell them with like cool anime designs and stuff. That'd be sick. No way. Oh, he got me. I don't believe that. We're not doing good this game. Oh, actually, we're not doing bad. 9-9. I thought I was doing way worse than that. My teammates are doing phenomenal, though. 17-9. Holy cow. This guy is kind of going off.
Lost the lead.
Oh, boy. He's up there. He's up there. He's up there. He's up there. Got him. Got him. Come on. Let's go. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling happy. You know, I appreciate it. Yeah. You know, I always try and be as happy as possible. I don't really let things get at me anymore. I used to be a pretty negative person. I'm not even going to say that. I used to be 50-50. You know, sometimes I'd be negative, and sometimes I could just randomly flip and be, you know, not negative. I'd be positive. You know, I've just, after turning to Jesus Christ and giving him all of my worries, all of my problems, I don't really, I'm not worried about anything anymore. I kind of go through every single day extremely blissful and joyous, and yeah.
Defeat.
Again, you're not stressing as much. Yeah, I don't stress over anything because, I've been reading my Bible, which is something I haven't done in like 20, 25 years since I lived with my dad as a little kid. Because I stepped away from religion. My Bible's actually right here. I stepped away from religion and spirituality. I stepped away from Christ. I'm going to say that. I stepped away from Christ for like from the time I joined the military until I would say about 2 years ago. I stepped away from him. I didn't go to church. I didn't pray. I wasn't like, I can't remember the last time I was saying GD, like the bad word GD. I was saying that, which I don't say anymore. It was bad, man. And then like the past 2 months, ever since I met Drew, I've really been like I've been reading my Bible every day. I've been praying through 2 to 3 times a day. When I get off stream, I'm going to pray actually, for like, 5-10 minutes, talk to Jesus, see if, he talks to me, which he never does, but one of these days I think he will. And my life is just happier because of it. I feel like I have someone I can talk to, that I can give all of my problems to. I can cry to him. I can ugly cry and tell him all the bad things and all the good things that make me happy, and I can tell him all the things that I want, and he's not laughing at me, and I can tell him all my hopes and my dreams, and he doesn't make fun of me. That's what I use Jesus for, because I need that. I spend my life I say this often on my stream. I've spent most of my life, most of my 33 years on this world, I've spent by myself. As a kid, I lived with my dad, but my dad worked 2 jobs, and he was gone all the time. He was literally gone all the time. We would hang out every once in a while, like, 3 or 4 times a week. We'd hang out for an hour or two, but it was doing stuff he wanted to do most of the time. And then, it was me doing whatever I wanted. And then in high school was the only time I wasn't alone, because I was very fortunate that I met my high school girlfriend. I'm not going to say her name, but I met my high school girlfriend, and for the first time in my life, I knew what it felt like for someone to love me the way I wanted to be loved. I always get choked up when I talk about this. But that was the first time I'd ever experienced it. She didn't care that I had a little bit of a temper. She didn't care that, at times I would say stuff that she knew that I didn't mean. She was very good at, like, just not caring, because she loved the person that she could see. So that was the first time ever in my life that I had experienced, like, what I would say was unconditional true love, like the love of God, really. But that from a person. But then after that, I joined the military. Literally after that, I was in multiple different relationships, and I just was alone. I didn't have anyone to talk to. And then I was single at times, and I had no one to talk to, and I just kept back and forth, single, not single, single, not single, and I had no one to talk to even when I was single and not single. I had friends, but, I didn't want to bother them with my problems. Would you consider that previous relationship healthy or toxic? My high school relationship? Splash? Oh, I forgot to hit play. My high school relationship, I would say, so I've had 4 relationships in my entire life. I'll elaborate on those real quick. So my high school relationship was the most healthy relationship I've ever had in my life. It was the most nurturing. Like, I could have cried to her. I don't think I ever did, but I could have cried to her. I think at some point, like, I told her my hopes and my dreams back then, like, as a child, what they were, which were completely different than they are now, obviously. And she never made fun of me, and she actually always encouraged me and, like, tried to force me to do those things and get better at things to make me better at it. So that was the most healthy relationship of my life. Then I had my second relationship, which would be the relationship with my son's mother. I have a son. He's 12 years old. That was the first woman I ever married. I married her at 20 out of what I felt obligation. I didn't want to have a child out of wedlock, so we got married. That relationship, I wouldn't say it was toxic, but I wasn't mature enough for that relationship. I made a lot of, like, obviously we both made mistakes, but I can only speak on my part. I made a lot of immature mistakes, even though I was mature for my age in that relationship. I did a lot of stupid stuff, for lack of a better term. I didn't make wise decisions, and I didn't use my words wisely in that relationship. So that wasn't a good relationship for me, mentally, physically, or spiritually. Then, fast forward to 2.5 years after that relationship, I was on Guam. I was stationed on Guam. Again, this I'm in the military at that previous relationship and this one. I met my girlfriend that I had on Guam. We only dated for like just shy of a year. We almost made it to a year. That relationship, even though, and I'll say this without any animosity, even though she cheated on me and I still took her back, even after that, and in those encounters, that relationship was still really, really good for me. I was just immature because I said that I would let it go, and I just didn't let it go. I should have just let it go, because that relationship, she really did. She loved me very similar, not the same, but she loved me very similarly to my high school girlfriend. Like, she just loved me, and I felt that. Like I felt that she genuinely made a mistake, and I get that people just make mistakes. I know this map, so again, I kind of ruined that. And it is what it is. I'm happy for her now. She seems to be doing very, very well for herself. She's living the life that I always hoped she would live, which is a very lavish one, one that I could never give her. But again, I didn't marry her. Then that leads me to my most recent relationship. I was with this woman for 5 years, 4.5 to 5 years, and I married her. Oh, come on now. No way. So I married her as well. This map is very laggy. I married her. I wouldn't say this relationship was good for me. I learned a lot from it, and I think I benefited from the thing, and I'm benefiting from the things that I learned currently. But I wouldn't say that it was a good, fruitful relationship for me, mentally, physically, or spiritually. No. It was, out of all the 4 relationships that I've had in my life, it's crazy that the 2 people that I married, I considered like the relationships that were not the best, but the 2 women I didn't marry were like actually my best relationships. Anyway, my last relationship, the hardest part about that was I married into getting 2 stepdaughters with that situation, and then I ultimately like married into sister-in-law, sisters-in-law, and a nephew. Like, I married into those things. So when I left the relationship, I lost those things. And holy cow, talk about, like, I've experienced, death and things like that, and that type of loss, but I've never I've never experienced the loss of so many people that I genuinely cared about, like, a lot at once. So for me, it was very, very, very tough. Yes! Yes! He saved me! Oh my god, that's so awesome! No! But I lost so many people so quickly, and I thought I was fully prepared for that loss. I didn't handle it well before it even happened. What was that? And I didn't handle it well after the fact for a little while. I'm glad I did ultimately end up getting a handle on it and everything, but my most recent marriage, my most recent relationship, for a really long time tore me up. And I thought I was prepared for, what was about to happen, but I certainly was not. It hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to. Because, again, I lost... Jeremiah, hello. Appreciate you stopping by. I appreciate the likes. Again, I wasn't expecting, or I was expecting to lose, multiple people, because I'm smart about situations I'm in. I know, if I leave this marriage, I'm going to lose these people, X, Y, and Z. I know that. I just didn't realize how much I truly cared about them until I left, and the situation was over. And boy, talk about losing one person. Imagine losing like 5, 6 people. Imagine losing 6 people that you really love, that you want to spend as much time with as possible. It was tough. I'll say that. I don't want to start crying on stream or anything like that. I am past it now, thankfully, but it's still very sore for me. Yeah. I'll say that. It's still very sore. Yeah, it's tough, but you know, you learn, you live and you learn. You know, because of that, I know in the future, if I for some reason end up marrying a woman in the future that has kids, I know that she's gonna have to be, she has to be the woman. She has to be the one for me. I can't go through like another divorce of a woman not giving me the things that I need, and then me needing to leave. Like a child, even if it's not my child, I can't go through that again. I can't physically. I can't do it mentally. I don't think I can handle it again. I just know myself really well, and I know I wouldn't handle it well. I wouldn't handle it nearly as well as I did this time, because I know I feel like I've learned from that previous time. So if I feel like if I jump back in and do that again and it doesn't work out again, I'll feel like I purposely chose the wrong person again, and it would just eat me up, man. It would tear me up. Like losing that many people again, I couldn't do it. Yeah, I'm not playing here. The latency is ridiculous. Exactly, God will provide for me. That's why, again, I pray that he sends me a woman, exactly the type of woman that I need, not that I want. And I pray that he sends her to me in time, when I am ready and when she is ready. I make sure I say those two things specifically in my prayer. I make sure I get it across that I need to be ready and she needs to be ready. I'm not saying we need to be perfect. However, I'm saying we need to both be in the mindset of 1, meeting each other, 2, clicking, and 3, working and getting through it together. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't have to be perfect when we first meet. But the connection will definitely be there, because that's also something else that I asked for. So, you know, I'm specific when I pray. That's something I've been learning. Let's play some. We'll play one game of BTB, just because I like BTB. I think now I can take my hoodie off. Or my jacket off. But, yeah. God will definitely provide for me. I think I'm still in a me phase. I think it'll be, I tell my twin sister all the time, I'm like, Star, hello, God bless you. I tell her all the time that God's going to send me a woman when I'm like 50. Because I look at my dad, my biological dad, and my stepdad. I look at both of my dads, and they're very good looking men in their early to mid 50s. Very good looking men. Like if they both stayed like clean shaven, they would not look as if they were in their 50s. They don't move as if they're in their 50s. They look and move as if they're men in modern day societies, like I'd say mid 30s. Honest to God, they look about the age that I am, but they're in their 50s. But I also hear a lot of people have told me, specifically on TikTok, that I don't look like I'm 33. Which, you know, I know when I shave, I look younger. And I do appreciate the compliment always. I'll take a I look young compliment any day of the week. That means when I get 50, I'll hopefully, you know, not be ugly, you know? Oh, man. One of the people I follow on TikTok is actually going live. Her name's Lee. I think it's Lei. I don't remember. Lei. But she does, like, scripture readings and stuff like that. And she's like a really good reference for me anyway, of finding like good scriptures, and also of finding good ways to pray. I feel like I've struggled with praying in the past because I don't know how. And then now I'm very structured. I'm a very structured person, so I have to pray in a structured manner. I have to get on my knees. I have to hold my Bible. I have to call upon his name, Jesus Christ, specifically. And then I talk to him as if he is the shining light that I can't see, that I don't even deserve to see. that I'm too, but that's just me and his relationship. I fear him and respect him so much that I, bow before him and do all this and that. But one of the things that she does that I relate with my twin sister is she kind of speaks with God in like more of a friendly type of a manner, which is awesome. And, it's something that I've toyed around the idea of, especially when my twin sister said that that's how she does it. She's like, yeah, I talk to him and I'll be like, you know what, God, why'd you do me like that? Why'd you have to give me something so hard? I know I can handle it, but why'd you have to do me like that? Like, that's how my sister goes about it. I can't do that. I just feel so uncomfortable doing it. I feel out of place. I feel like I'm being rude. But I've been trying it when I do my walks. I've been trying it to do my walks when I go on my walks daily. I do like a 6-mile walk before I do my daily run and before I do my daily workout. And that's my time. I listen to my gospel praise music, and I try and talk to God in that type of a fashion to challenge you. Maybe, I do think,
capture the flag.
Oh, maybe we'll show out in CTF today. Who knows? Oh, this is big team CTF though. I doubt it. I do think the entirety of my life has been God challenging me, even at the good moments in my life, like by society standards. So I'll say this: in my previous marriage, the most recent one, I had a 5-bedroom house. It was brand new. I was living in Oregon, by the way. It was a brand new house. It was beautiful. Had a 2.5-car garage. I had a punching bag in the garage. I had my own game room, which if you check my Twitch or my YouTube, I have a game room tour on there. I designed Dragon Ball and anime stuff on the walls. I had a speaker system. I had a big screen TV. I had my PC set up. I had, like, the life. I was making 6 figures at my job. My wife had a decent job. I had 2 daughters. Like, all of this stuff. And it was, like, the second lowest of my mental health that I had ever been in my life. It was just, it was crazy. Like, I had all this money. I was making like $150,000 a year. I had this awesome house. I had this beautiful wife. I had these beautiful daughters. Like, and I was just like internally, I was just like I just wasn't good, man. I just wasn't good. Like, I didn't have any encouragement around me. At least I didn't feel like it anyways. I had people saying nice things to me, but I didn't have the feeling of it. I always had the feeling that no one wanted to be around me, which, that's my fault. Because, maybe I was giving the feeling to people that I don't want them near me. They captured our flag? Oh, we suck. Yeah, that was societally, yeah, but it was I was the least happy in my life. So I look back at that and I'm like, even if I had that now, I don't think that would make me happy. Happier than I am now. I'm happier now living in an apartment, a 2-bedroom apartment. Yeah, and I'm by myself, but I get the game whenever I want. I don't have to go to work. I've been unemployed for 2 years, thank God. I've been doing whatever I want with my time, this, that, and the third. Whereas back then, I never had any time for myself. I never had any time for my family, none of that stuff. But now I do, So I'll take what I have now over what I had back then. And I think at some point in the future, God might give me something like that again. Yeah, it might not be the same, but I do think God will give me something similar. I think he'll give me my own house. And I think it'll be up to me to figure out how to get my own game room again and, like, make things work. I think he'll give me a family again. I think he'll give me people around me that love me. But obviously, I'm going to have to put in the effort. So, all in time. I'm not going to rush it. It could be 5, it could be 10, it could be 15 years. I'm expecting it's going to be a while because I know that I have a lot of things that I have to work on personally. Like, just as a man of God, first off, and most importantly. Oh, we got to get up out of there. Got him. Oh, not today. Let's go. So, it's all on my part. I can't rush the process of me getting those things. Walk the walk, exactly. I can only do what he needs me to do. And that's, I'm going to keep, trying not to cuss. And I'm going to keep not watching pornographic images. I'm going to keep thinking about him whenever I get sad. I'm going to keep I'm gonna keep doing my best at absolutely everything.
Enemy returns
I'm gonna
their
keep my
flag.
physical fitness up. I'm gonna keep doing my daily workouts on my TikTok live, even though nobody watches them. That's fine. But hopefully at some point in the future, more people start joining and more people start actually working out with me. That's the goal, is get more people working out and more people getting fit. You know, I was 265 pounds 3 years ago. And now, you know, for the past 3 years, I've been able to keep the weight off, and I've been 160 or about 170 pounds down to 160 pounds. And it's all through discipline, dedication, and faith. Like, and, you know, consistency as well. I am not enjoying this game of CTF. I am not enjoying it. Do you work out? Yeah, I work out every day. So the way I work out is I work out 3 days, then I take an off day. I work out 3 days, then an off day. And I just do that every single day. Sometimes I'll work out a day, take off a day, and then work out another day, and then take off a day. But I will never take off 2 days. I don't do that. I've never not worked out 2 days. Within the last 2 months, I started recording my workouts. Within the last 2 weeks, or within the last week, I've started doing TikTok live videos of my workouts. So I do my run first, and then I post my run on TikTok, and then usually within an hour of that video posting on my TikTok. So like if you see it and you're like, oh, within an hour, or it's like 30 minutes ago, expect me to be live working out soon. How much weight can you bench? So when I was at my heaviest, I don't do any workouts like that now. I work out with only calisthenics. So it's a quick workout. It's push-ups, sit-ups of some sort, pull-ups of some sort, lunges, and squats. All body weight, and I have my own little pull-up bar here, and I do that. But at my heaviest, when I was in the military, when I was deployed to the desert, I was 235 pounds, and my heaviest bench press while I was deployed was 365 pounds for 2 reps. I never did a 1 rep max because to me it never made sense. I would never lift anything that I know I can only lift 1 time. I would prefer to lift something that I know for a fact I can lift twice. I feel more comfortable with that type of a thought process in my head. I just don't feel comfortable with doing a 1 rep max. So my highest 2 rep max was 365 when I was deployed. Yeah. Got him. Got him. He don't know what to do. He's dumbfounded. Got him. He's dead. What? I didn't get that? Yeah. Now I have no idea. I'd be surprised if I could do 225 now, honestly. Again, I have a lot of ailments from when I was in the military. So like I've got bad shoulders now. I've got bad wrists. Like I have an arthritis flare-up that's been going on the last 2 days. I'm hoping it doesn't get any worse. I've been taking a leave to kind of try and keep it at bay, but usually these things get worse and it sucks. But you know, and you know, my back's been killing me. Like I have all these ailments, so it's better for me to just do calisthenics workouts because they increase my mobility. I don't need to be super strong. My goals in the future, fitness-wise and like athletic-wise, I want to end up, you know, I want to do amateur boxing, and then, you know, Lord willing, I'd love to do at least 1 professional boxing fight if God permits, and you know, I'm good enough. If I learn and I'm good enough, I would love to do that. Got him! So that's my plan. So that's why I stay in shape and I work out every day. It's not for anybody else. It's legitimately so when I start boxing again and I find a boxing gym that does amateur fighting, I can sign up for amateur fighting after I do some sparring or do some light sparring and you know, get back into the swing of it and get back to the feel of the workout again. And then I want to try out for the team. I want to have at least 50 amateur fights before I, you know, again, Lord willing, before I go pro at probably like 35 or 36. I'd say between 35 and 37, honestly. But I want to have between 50 and 100 amateur fights, ideally. But I realize that's probably not the most realistic. So as long as I fight 25 amateur fights, that's my main goal. So yeah, I do runs. My runs vary between 2 and 6 miles every day. Again, I do the run, or I do the workout, take an off day. Workout, off day. So I do the runs. Like today, I did a 2-mile run, And then I think like 30 minutes after I came inside, I did my workout. And my workout was maybe 20 minutes. It was some push-ups, some sit-ups, a lot of squats, and a lot of lunges, and some ab work. And then at some point in the future, when I have money, I would like to get a membership to a boxing gym and then, you know, spend an hour and a half every day. Not some days, every day. Because, again, that's something I want to do in the future. I want to spend an hour and a half every day hitting the bags, working on specific combos, like actually trying to physically improve and get better at boxing, since I don't have anyone training me. And that's my goal. I want to keep doing that. And ironically, I actually will hopefully have again, I mentioned that I've been unemployed for the past 2 years because, you know, I've been doing my school thing, and I you know, I wanted to enjoy my time and do what I wanted to do and live my life, which has been absolutely amazing. Oh no. I may have killed myself. I sure haven't. Got him! No! Get Dwayne The Rock Johnson to coach you. Oh no. No offense. Dwayne The Rock Johnson is not a boxing coach. So I will say this. The boxing gym I was boxing at when I was living in Arkansas, like 4 months ago, they had 2 professional boxers there. One of those professional boxers is currently ranked 10th in the world. You can Google him right now. He actually just had a fight. His name's Calvin Hot Sauce Henderson. He was one of my coaches for one of the classes that I was taking. And then the other coach, Bernard Big Smooth Oliver, he was the other coach. He also just had a fight. He lost by decision. He didn't get knocked out or anything like that. But he also just had a fight. He's 1-1 as a professional boxer, and he's a heavyweight. Calvin is a super middleweight, so he fights at like 168 pounds. He accidentally punched me in the face one time. He wasn't even trying to hit me hard. He accidentally punched me in the face hard, or one time, and it hurt a lot. Like, he's got skills. No, I don't want to get in your Jeep. You know how creepy that is? Oh no! Grenade out! Oh, we got it. Dang, man. I hate this mode. We're losing. So that's the gym that I was boxing at, but I only boxed there for I'd say like 4 months, 4 to 5 months. I was off and on a lot. That's who I would go back to if I could. Like, if I had the money and I could just go spend time there and train boxing again, I would love to go back to that gym. There's a young kid there. His name's Ali. I've been in, again, I've mentioned multiple times on the stream, I've been in multiple fights in my lifetime. I'm not a stranger to street fights and stuff like that. So I've been hit by like grown men and kids when I was younger, obviously. This kid, Ali, hit me every time. Not just one punch. Every single one of his punches, even the ones that hit my guard. Oh, well, I deserve that. He hits harder than every grown man. I would say almost every grown man I've encountered. And I think he's 15 or 16. He is absolutely going to be a champion someday if he keeps pushing himself and striving for greatness. He's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I'd go back there and have him just beat the crap out of me for a little bit. And I would hopefully learn something. I'm kidding. I wouldn't just let him beat the crap out of me because he is way too experienced for me. Way too experienced for me. I fight like the kids. I just checked out his Insta. He shredded. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You should see his... They should have his most recent knockout on there. The dude he was fighting was also pretty shredded. And the other guy, I looked at some of his fights. He wasn't bad. He wasn't a bad fighter. So it's not like he beat a bum. He beat someone, you know, a good age with very good fighting skill. You know. And he knocked him out. He knocked him out. Knocked him out. Calvin don't play. I'm telling you, if I could go and train anywhere, I'm going back there to train. I don't want Dwayne The Rock Johnson to train me. I want him to train me. Because I've already experienced the training and I know what it's like. I know it's not easy. It is not easy.
The enemy carrier has revealed.
But that's what I'm there for. You know, I want to be there for that not easiness. I want to experience. That's what I liked about it so much, is like how real and how raw and how difficult it was. I felt like usually like physical activities, I don't excel at them, but I usually have like really good cardio and I can just keep going. usually. But boxing was different, man. Like, when I finally got a hang of bag work and I finally got into sparring, sparring was really hard. I thought the fact that I could punch a bag for, 2 hours nonstop, full bore, I thought that was going to translate over to sparring and actually receiving punches and giving punches to another person. Mind you, every single person that I fought during my sparring was under the age of 18. Every single one of them. Ali was a heavier weight class than me. I think he was 203, and I was 160, 155. But this other kid, his name's Jeff. He was 15 or 16 as well, same age as Ali, and he weighed the same amount as me, and he was beating the crap out of me too. So again, that just shows the level of talent that is out there, and that and I'm not afraid to admit that I got beat up by these kids, because these kids have been fighting for multiple years. I had like a year of self-teaching and 5 months of actual professional tutelage under my belt. So I'm not ashamed of my performance. I wasn't expecting to go in there and beat those kids. If I'm being honest, I wasn't. I honestly was hoping they would have been a little bit more easy on me. They were not. It felt like they were trying to knock me out every single punch, which again, that's on me. I want to do it. I gotta get tough. That's on me. And again, these are kids, so if you want to do boxing, it is not easy. These kids were wearing me out. I was going home with like pounding headaches after sparring days. And I was giving it my all, but they were, honest to God, if anyone was scoring the fights, I would have at best got an 8 in the 3 or 4 rounds, that I did consecutively. And they definitely would have won every single one. It would have been 10s across the board. And then one time I fought an older person, someone my age, and he whooped the crap out of me too. That wasn't even close. So I want to get back into it, and I want to get better at it. I want to chase my dreams. That's what I want to do. Young Spartans, exactly, man. It was fun. I am not playing this again. It was fun, but, maybe the next gym that I find, maybe it would be nice if it wasn't quite as elite as that gym. That gym was very, very elite. Again, those were all the kids. I'm a pretty big guy. I know how to fight. Like, that's the thing. I know how to throw a punch. I know how to take a punch. I've been in multiple fights, street fights. I've been in fights while I was in the military. I've been in bar fights, like you name it. I've been in various types of fights. But man, these kids like hit hard. They're sharp. They're fast. They're smooth. They got the technique. And once I'd get caught with like one clean shot, it's like my body would. It's not even that I would freeze. It's that I would try stuff and then it would get shut down, and then I'd try something completely different. That would get shut down, and I would just be stuck in a never-ending loop of trying different things and none of them working, and these kids just beating the brakes off of me. So then, I have to like move and like try and regain my composure and try and use my abilities to my benefit. Like, I have long arms. I'm kind of tall for someone who would be fighting in the weight class I want to fight in. Like, all of those types of things are my benefits. I'm older, so I feel like I can analyze, like post-analyze a lot better than these young guys can, because I'm not ashamed of looking at my faults in the situation and highlighting my opponent's strengths. That's something that I feel is, doing boxing later on in life is actually beneficial. Like, if they're like, oh yeah, you got to go fight this kid. He's 7th in the nation, blah, blah, blah. You got him. Me being wise and being smarter, I'm going to be like, I'm going to look at this kid and I'm going to size him up real quick. And I'm going to be like, no, I don't want to fight him. Not that I can't, not that I don't even think that I can beat him. It's just like, for me, it wouldn't make sense. Like, I'm all about growing at a steady pace. That's what I want to do. I want to grow at a steady pace in the sport. I don't want to be plunged headfirst in, like, okay, now obviously if I'm on the stage and I perform well enough to get put against someone like that, then yeah, obviously, then, my performance alone would show that and would say that. But if it was like an amateur fight at like a military base or something like that they had set up, and they were like, oh, here you go, yeah, you guys fighting, blah, 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 you're fighting this guy, I would be like, no, I forfeit. I don't want to do it. I'm not doing it. Put me against someone who's got, you know, like 2 or 3 years of experience with like maybe 4 or 5 knockouts at most. Don't put me against someone who's got 15 knockouts in the amateurs in like 40 or 50 like amateur fights. He's been training since he was 6 and he's now like 14 or 15. Don't embarrass me like that. Don't do that. Have you played basketball back in high school? Like, have you been on your school's team? No, I was not on my school's team. In high school, I didn't want to play the sports that typical black people would play because the school that I went to, there was only like at most 10 black people in the whole school. Me and my 2 sisters. There was another black family, the Dukes. I was friends with Rodney, the older brother. Or I think he was the younger brother, actually. Anyway, I was friends with Rodney. Me and him would play football and stuff like that. But I didn't want to do like the stereotypical black sports. I just didn't want to be that guy. So I did football my freshman and sophomore year. My freshman and sophomore year. Hated it. Absolutely hated it. I was not good at it. I'm not even going to lie. I wasn't. I only really did it because like my parents had this thing where they wanted us to do 2 sports. Like that's just what that was kind of like the rule in our house. They wanted us to do two sports. So I did that, didn't like it, and they didn't force me to do like a beginning of the year sport anymore, thank God. And then for winter season, my freshman year, I did swimming, and I like swimming. No! I got him. Oh, I did it again. So I did swimming instead of basketball, because swimming in Ohio and basketball are in the same season. So I learned how to swim. I didn't know how to swim actually my freshman year, so I spent half of that season learning how to swim on a bench. And then my sophomore year, you know, I got decent. Junior year, I was okay. I got okay enough to the point where I was getting looked at for scholarship offers to Cleveland State University to go swim there collegiately. And then, you know, I decided to join the military instead. And I also quit my swim team my senior year in high school because I wasn't enjoying it anymore. My high school, I told this story before. I'm not telling it now because it makes me cry every time I tell it. I essentially quit my senior year because my swim coach that I had that essentially believed in me and got me to that point in the first place, he went and coached at a different school. So I felt very betrayed. I'm not going to lie to you. I felt very, very betrayed. I felt very unwanted. I felt very, not even used. I just felt unwanted. I'm not going to lie. And because of that, you know, I started my senior year and it just didn't feel right. I didn't cry or anything about it back then, but I definitely have cried thinking about it recently. It's hurt. You know, you have to accept those types of things for what they really were when they happened. And that's just what it was. I was very hurt by the decision he made to leave. And I get it was a better decision for his family. But in the moment, as a child, I didn't realize that type of stuff. Got him! Oh, he's coming. What's up with it? What's up with it? I lettered on golf and soccer. Oh, hey! I've been playing golf since I was 5. That's one of the sports, when I lived in South Carolina, one of the sports that my dad and I, well, typically the only hanging out me and my dad would do was at the golf course or at the driving range. So I started learning from when I was 5. I started playing competitively with my father, like against him, when I was like 8, maybe 9. And, you know, I like being competitive, but I don't like being overly competitive anymore. And I still have that overly competitiveness tied to golf. So I'm not playing golf until I feel like I can, like, comfortably play golf without taking it too serious. I want to be able to enjoy it and play to the fullest of my ability. Without any type of emotional blowback. I want to be able to enjoy it because I enjoy it, not because I was forced to learn how to play golf as a child. So I could be this wonder kid to for my dad, you know, because he would talk about it a lot. He'd be like, oh yeah, he would brag to his friends like, yeah, my son can beat you guys at golf. He can legitimately beat you guys at golf. The only hole-in-one I've ever gotten in my life was when I was younger. I think it was at either Kings Grant or Eagles Landing's golf course. One of those two. You can even Google it. Kings Grant or Eagles Landing golf course. It was a par 1 or a par 3. Goodness gracious, par 3. I believe I hit. I want to say I hit a 7-iron over this marsh. You couldn't see the hole. It was absolutely beautiful. I walked up. My dad was like, "I think it's in." I said, "No, it's not in." So I looked around the green. So I looked around the green. Sorry. So I looked around the green and I was very nonchalant about it. I didn't want to hope. Golly. Sorry, I get choked up when I think about this. So I didn't want to hope for like anything amazing. And my dad kept hyping it up. Neither of us looked yet. And then we walked up and it was it was, I think, one of the biggest smiles and the happiest I think I've ever seen my dad in my life. With me, with anyone in any other type of situation, anything in totality. It was amazing. It was the biggest release of emotion I've ever seen from my dad. It was absolutely, it was crazy. So that moment really sticks out. I remember it very, very vividly. Not like the smell and all that stuff like people say, but I remember the emotion of the moment, and it was absolute. That's why I get emotional, not because I'm sad, but because it was such a happy moment and so excitable. I can still feel it to this day, and I cried then, which is probably why I still cry now. Oh my God, I have a pistol now. Let's go. I've been cheating myself. Golf is definitely a great sport. Yeah, I love golf, man. I'm trying to love it for me, though. I don't want to love it, you know, because, again, outside of that moment, wow, outside of that moment, I have bad moments of my dad and I playing golf. It's like usually him crap talking, you know, a child, me. It's like him forcing me to do these drills over and over and over, like taking the fun out of it. Like, golf was not fun for me with him. Most of the time. Now, if I was playing good, it was fun. But only when I was playing good. Only when I was playing good. Even if I was beating him, which I never beat him. Because obviously he's better than me. But there were times when I would start off beating him, or like I'd do better than him on like the last 3 or 4 holes, but he'd still beat me overall. You know, I'd still have moments, and he would still relish in that. He had no problem losing to me if I outplayed him. But for me, you know, as a kid, I don't want to look at, like, I have more bad memories of golf than good memories of golf. I have that really, really good one, yes. But yeah, man, that's such a beautiful memory that you were able to hold on to. I'm so happy. I appreciate it, man. I do appreciate it. It's definitely one of those things that, you know, whenever I think, not like I should be thinking bad things about my dad, but if I do have like any type of negative, like, oh, why didn't we do this, or he said this and then this didn't happen, or whatever it is, I think about that, and it always like makes me feel immensely better. It makes me like, you know, I know he loves me. I just realize he has his own thing, his own faults. I have my own faults, as everyone does, and I'm able to accept him more just by thinking about that. The pride showing in between the tough love. Yeah, my majority of my dad, again, outside of those instances, like me and him playing golf, that like we didn't, like, he was always working. So I was usually in South Carolina. I was usually out running the streets. Doing bad stuff. I was getting good grades and whatnot, which was one of my dad's rules. He was like, get good grades and don't cause anybody any trouble. Outside of that, you do whatever you want. Like, legit, he did not care. So I got straight A's all the time, literally always. And I was good. You know, I tried not to do bad stuff. I oftentimes was on punishment, not grounded. That wasn't a thing in our household. I get a whooping, and then, you know, yeah. So that was a thing. Yeah, there you are. Yeah, I knew he'd show up. I knew he'd show up. Come on, Betty. Come on. Come on. So yeah, I have, and the crazy thing about it is once COVID started, last thing about golf. Once COVID started, I actually went and bought, I've always wanted a custom fitted set of Mizuno golf clubs. I have always wanted it. I think Mizuno, I think they say nothing feels better than Mizuno, something like that. That's like their tagline, if you will. And it's true. I got custom fitted Mizunos. I've never gamed them. Or no, I've gamed them with my dad, but like, again, this was recent when I was living in Florida. But it was only like twice, and I didn't enjoy the experience. Because, again, it was way too competitive for no reason. It wasn't like, I don't know. We got him, though. We got him, though. So, I think this summer I want to start playing, or spring, summertime I want to start playing. And, just enjoy it. I'll see how I feel. Get your butt whooped and dinner served at the table. I feel that. Yes, exactly. And I'll say another thing that sucked about, like, growing up with my dad. Obviously, we were poor, so we only had the one TV in the house. But my dad was so strict. What he would do is he would, like, have the TV on, and it would be, don't look at the TV when you come into the kitchen to get dinner, or when you go to the bathroom to use the bathroom, don't look at the TV. Like, that was a rule. Like, not even seconds was I allowed to look at the TV. And that sucked, man. That really did. It really sucked, because I was so afraid of my dad, because, like, I was getting real whoopings. Like, I was getting real whoopings with belts and stuff. Like, I was getting real punishments. Like, yeah, if you know. Yeah, if you had that type of childhood. And it was more frequent than I think my dad realizes. Like, but again, I wasn't a perfect child. I was doing bad stuff a lot. Like, I was out, like, wrecking stuff and, like, vandalizing stuff and fighting. And, like, I was a bad kid a lot. We did really good, 11-7. I wasn't even paying attention the whole time. This is why I love Halo, dude. I absolutely love Halo because of this. Oh my gosh, let's run another. So I was out running the streets, man. I was doing a lot of stupid, bad stuff. And it's not to justify it, but I definitely think I was one of those kids that needed whoopings. Because even with, like, if my dad would have given me only half of those whoopings, I almost guarantee I would have been worse off. Some of those whoopings I did need. Some of those whoopings I actually got lessons from. And again, it doesn't justify it, but I think some of us are whooping kids, man. I think some of us are just like that. And I'm not mad at my dad for whooping me. I just know that there's a better way of punishing your child aside from whooping. I know so many things that are way worse than whooping your child. Again, I do a lot of, like, working out and stuff like that. I'll make a kid do push-ups with me, so they won't feel ostracized and they won't feel embarrassed. I'll make them do them with me. Extraction. And that will be their punishment. I'll make them work out the entire day. Or not the entire day, but I'll make them do my entire 15 or 20-minute workout. At their own pace, obviously, and making sure they're giving their effort. But I'll be there, right there with them, working just as hard as them. But they're going to be so exhausted and never going to want to do something bad again because my workouts are so hard. Like, out of my brother, my mother, and me, so my mom divorced him. I'm sorry to hear that. My mom and my dad weren't married, so, they didn't have that. I didn't have any type of I didn't have any type of, like, I didn't have any other type of abuse aside from, like, whoopings and stuff. And obviously, like, physical punishments. Like, he'd make me stand in the corner, which is like a typical black household punishment. Like, you stand in the corner, stuff like that. I do those, or, like, paddle in the hands, paddle in the butt. So, outside of that, I was like, he never did anything, and he would always make sure he at least said he loved me. He would say he loved me often, so I know he loves me. It was just his actions, man. Like, as a kid, you'd think you would feel more love from someone who says that you're, like, special to them and that you mean the world to them. You think you'd feel it all the time, but I just didn't. I didn't feel loved all the time. I very rarely felt loved, honestly. I knew he loved me. I just didn't feel it. And maybe I'm just too emotional of a person, which is very likely the truth. Like, that's very possibly the truth. I'm just too sensitive of a person. And I'm not ashamed of that. I'm okay with that. We got him. Oh, we didn't get him. We got one of them. I don't have a father figure, and it's disappointing. You know the good thing though, and obviously that sucks, but you can start embodying those qualities of a good father and a good man that you wish you had. So you can start preparing yourself to be the father that you want to be. Because I'm obviously, you know, you're taking your girl out, and I don't hope for you guys to have a kid right now. You said you're 19, but when that happens, hopefully you guys stay together and stuff like that. When that happens, you know, you want to be as prepared as you can to be a father. And not having a father is not an excuse to not be a good father. Because there have been many men throughout history who have succeeded in being great fathers to not only their own children, but to other people's children, to children of nations even. Like, look at Jesus Christ. He wasn't a father, but he was able to father and be a brother and primarily father essentially all of these people and be a brother and a light for all. I use Jesus because it's the most prominent figure I can think of as a father. He loved everyone with that fatherly type of love, that unconditional love. He gave us actually the blueprint for how to be good fathers, husbands, friends, brothers, lovers. He gave us the blueprint, if you ask me. That's what I'm using as the blueprint going forward in my life, because it's been working for me lately. Got him. Stuck him. Let's go, baby. Yes, embody the man you wish you had to idolize, mirror yourself as. Yes, the Bible is the blueprint. That's why I keep this thing on me. I keep it on me. This is my military Bible. I'm not happy to say this. I stole this from a hotel when I was on a temporary duty assignment, and I saw it, and I was like, oh, I like that. So I stole it back in 2016. But, you know, I use it. I pray on it. And then I also have another Bible that my biological dad gave me when I first joined the military. I've had it for a very long time. I love that Bible to death. But it's King James Version of Bible, and I don't understand what half the words mean. And if I want to read the Bible and actually understand anything in it, I need to be able to understand the words. I'm very analytical, if you guys haven't figured. So I need to be able to like understand the words that I'm reading. I don't want to have to go back and look up the words that I'm reading, if you get what I'm saying. Not today. Yes, sir. That was luck. And one of those. We got them both off. We didn't hit him, though. So, yeah, the Bible for me has been my blueprint. I've been currently going through and reading it from start to finish. And then next week, one of my other best good friends that I've met in my life, I currently have two that I talk to and I stay in contact with. One's Drew, and the other one is my buddy Alex that I met when I was in service. Those are my best good buddies at this point in my life. Those are the people that I talk to the most. Anyway, Alex, my military best good buddy, his father is also a preacher. My dad's a preacher, if I haven't mentioned that. His father is also a preacher, and I've also already met his father. But his dad does like virtual Bible study, which I'm going to be attending starting next week, starting on Tuesday. They sent me a link and everything. And Alex has been going to it because he's currently stationed in Korea. He's still in the military doing his thing, and I love it. I love him for it. So yeah, you know, he's doing his thing, and I'm going to start attending Bible study. I'll know him. I loosely know his dad. I'm very thankful that it's crazy how everything in my life is kind of forming in the fashion that I wanted. I made a video on my YouTube. It's still on my YouTube. It's not going to come down. It's called How Are You Doing, America? It's essentially the pilot episode. It's the pilot episode for a podcast that I plan on doing at some point in the future. That's loosely based around Kendrick Lamar's most recent album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. But it has a lot tied into society here in America, Western culture, stuff like that. And it's 15 episodes long. I have it written out. I just need the inspiration to do it, I guess, if you will. But I say all that to say I'm gonna start doing my whole like going to Bible study thing again. Really excited. Yeah, I don't even know where I was going with that, but I'm just really excited to have the people in my life. Oh, the community thing. So I made that video, and in that video I talk about the 4 pillars that I think are important in having a healthy life and also in having healthy relationships: spiritual, mental, physical, and communal. I think those are the 4 basic pillars. If you can have those in good health, then I think you can be successful in any form or fashion. It can be in work, school, love, friendship, whatever. But I think those 4 things are important. But that's the community piece is I think the thing I talked about the most, that I cared about the most as well, because I've been away from community essentially my whole life. Not now. Not today. Dang, I was too slow on that. And I'm finally starting to have a community form. I don't want to. It sounds bad saying it this way, I guess. But I feel like I'm having I'm forming a community. I'll say that. I feel like I'm finally forming a community. Both with people that I've met in the past and new individuals, and it's a community that, you know, ultimately is founded in love, which is great for me. It's founded in openness. It's founded in honesty. Like Trimble, Alex. It's such a hard thing not to call him by his last name. Alex, like he knows everything. I've told him all of my life secrets. He knows like some of the things that I guess I would say like younger me would be more embarrassed to say. But when I told him these things, it's crazy because I wasn't embarrassed to tell him at all. And actually telling him made me more comfortable with saying and opening up to people about a lot of my past traumas and abuse and stuff like that. So I thank him a lot for that type of stuff. Anyway, the community piece is coming together. God is good. He also in the Air Force, or is he in another? So he was also in the Air Force, yeah. I think he's still in the Air Force, but some of my other Air Force buddies switched over because they had this big conversion from Air Force to got him! From Air Force to Space Force, like a big switch. There was incentives and everything for you to move from the Air Force to Space Force. Some people got increases, pay raises, stuff like that, all of this stuff. I think he's still in the Air Force. You'll be able to find out soon enough. I'm sure that's one of the things we're going to talk about at some point when we do like an introduction, like party chat or something. That's one of the things I wanted to address in the email as well. Oh my gosh! Crazy. Glossless. That was a good shot. So we'll talk about it. Hopefully sooner rather than later. We have like a link up between, you know, the 4 of us, you, me, Steve, and Alex. Hopefully. But yeah, he was in the Air Force. It's funny because he was my supervisor when I first got to Guam. And they had to, when they found out, because I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit of a man whore for a while when I was on Guam. I'm not going to lie. And my unit kind of found out about this. And, you know, Alex is a very attractive man as well. And he is also a man of great physical stature, which women love. So we were kind of like the dynamic duo when it came to slaying the Punani. You know, not going to lie. And there was supposed to be an exercise. Like, so there were 3 exercises for presidential support mission. So it was a POTUS support. So typically there's 3 to 4 different locations that need support from us, our job that we did. So one of the locations was Philippines, another one was Thailand, another one was, I think, Australia, and then the other one was somewhere else that wasn't as cool as those 3. I was told that I was supposed to be going to the Philippines, and I was also told that I was going with my supervisor, who at the time, again, was Alex. Again, he was and we're the squad, the 2-man squad. My mom is in the Navy. Hey, I thank her for her service. Thank her for her service. So obviously, like, then the leadership caught wind of like our exploits, and they're like, we cannot send them there. I can go in depth in this conversation because I know I won't be judged if I talk about this with Drew. However, I don't feel comfortable talking about as openly, because what I'm going to say is in some countries illegal. What I don't feel comfortable is saying that in front of everyone. But let's just say it would have been really bad had they sent he and I both to the Philippines. So they ended up sending him to the Philippines, and I ended up getting sent to Thailand, which, had the exact opposite effect on me as you might think. You might think that I would have wanted to go wild in Thailand. Nope. It took me one quick ladyboy look. Took me one quick look. When I landed at the airport there, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna stay in my room this trip. I'm not gonna drink. I'm gonna play video games this trip. I'm not doing anything touristy. I'm not gonna talk to anyone. That we'll just say that them sending me to Thailand kind of made me real docile for that POTUS support stint of time, while Alex was out there, having a blast, an absolute freaking blast, sending me pictures. I'm telling you. Take this literally or figuratively. I don't care. We would have been tag teaming. We would have been slaying. I'm telling you, I got homies. I got some homies now. I got Drew, Alex, and me and Chris were like that too. Don't get it twisted. Don't act like I'm gonna stop talking about Chris, even though we're not boys anymore. We were boys. Me and Chris were like that too, because they would send us to Vegas together once a year for Red Flag. And we would tear it up. I think we went together twice. We was, trust me. I'm telling you, these are my boys right here. I think you made your own podcast. It'd be amazing. Sorry, I'm catching up on everything. Always, yeah. What's the backstory towards your ink on your left arm? So this is my left arm. I got time to share. So this here, it's supposed to be like skin tearing open, but it's John 3:16. So real quick. Everything on this arm is religious. Everything is, even since I was very young, even though I stepped away from Jesus Christ for a long time during my military time frame, I made sure I put some ink on my body so I could at least try and physically see and remind myself of what Jesus Christ means to me. And I'm glad I did. So this little thing is John 3:16. For God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten son. You can read it. I advise you do. Inside of here, you can see words like written, like letters. It looks mostly like letters to most people. It starts here, and then it wraps all the way around. And it was the basis, actually, for all of my tattoos. Everything went around it, actually. And it's the very beginning of the Bible. It's the very beginning, as much as I could actually fit on my arm at the time. So it's Genesis. Let me get there real quick. I don't remember how far it made it. My arm got through Genesis, but it made it pretty far. So obviously the Bible starts off in the beginning when God created the universe. The earth was formless and desolate. The raging ocean that covered everything was engulfed in total darkness, and the Spirit of God was moving over the water. Then God commanded, "Let there be light," and light appeared. God was pleased with what he saw. Then he separated the light from the darkness, and he named the light day and the darkness night. Evening passed and morning came. That was the first day. I'm pretty sure I have all of that. All of that. So that's what this is. That's what the letters there are. Then this here, yes, correct. This is Hebrew, correct. This here is Hebrew on my wrist, and this is Hebrew for King of Kings. Obviously another name for our Lord and Savior. So there's that. I also have blessed right here. I also have my set of angel wings. So this blessed is actually a matching tattoo for my first wife. I have 2 matching tattoos, one for each of my wives. Or not matching tattoos. I have a tattoo for each of the women that I married. Some say it's stupid. I don't care. I like this tattoo a lot. We both have, for my first wife, we both have the same text. I just got it gigantic and on a scroll. I designed all of these as well on my own. Then up here, it says BSD. That's my ex-wife's initials. I'm not going to say her name. And then this was the day we got married. This was 29 February. We made sure I picked the day. She says she picked the day, but I cared much more. I am 100% certain I picked the day. It was a once-in-a-lifetime chance, or once-in-a-4-year chance of being able to be married on February 29th. That's a very special day to be married before God. So I chose that day. I cared about her a lot. And then underneath it, I got this tattoo in the middle, or right after I had attempted suicide for the second time in my life. Right after it, I went and got this because she meant a lot to me, and Jesus really spoke to me and saved me in that moment. So it says, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me, right here underneath that. So that was a dedication tattoo to her and to Jesus. This is a angel, the Archangel Gabriel. It says Daddy's Angel. My son's name is Gabriel, so I got this for my son. I also have a tattoo of my son here on my ribs. I have the thorny crown here wrapped around this part. I wanted to see what it felt like getting a tattoo here. It felt pretty good. I didn't mind it too much. Then I have this here. It's a tearaway tattoo again. It's the Lord's Prayer in Spanish. I verified it with my mother because my mom speaks fluent Spanish. That's her first language. I'm half Mexican, so I wanted something that represented my mom. I've never actually said this out loud or told anyone. I wanted a tattoo that represented her in some way because my spirituality I get from my dad because he's a pastor. So that all of these represent him. But this specifically represents my mom. It's the Lord's Prayer in Spanish. Then on the back of my arm, I have the Father, Son, Holy Spirit, all in imagery form. So I have the praying hands, I have a dove, and then I think I have a cross. And then on my right shoulder blade, you can't see it, I have a cross as well. That was actually my first tattoo. And then all the tattoos on my right arm, I'm not going to go into them now, maybe in a little bit. All the tattoos on my right arm are things that, and I still need to get more. I'm going to get more. I just need to finish drawing them. All of these are like comic book stuff so far. I'm planning on getting anime stuff added next. But it's stuff that made me as a child. Things that I loved as a kid that I feel I still love till this day. And again, for me, I have to draw all of my tattoos. I can't have anyone else draw them. So even if they look bad, it's on me. But yeah, those are all my tattoos. Kid982, hello, God bless you. And yeah, so those are all my left arm tattoos. I have a couple more. Obviously, I have all of these on my right side. I want to get one on my right shoulder blade. And then I want to fill in all these other spots on my right arm. Fill in any space on my left arm that I can, and then be done. I don't need to get any more. I don't need to finish my whole back. I just want to even out my back. I want one on my right shoulder blade, which will probably be a Dragon Ball Z tattoo, most likely. Maybe a Vegeta or a Goku. Who knows? It might be a collaborative tattoo. I have to draw it. Hobbies and Christ tattoos. Yep, exactly. Hobbies. I would say, yeah, hobbies and more so things that make me, like legitimately comic books. Again, I was by myself a lot as a kid. My dad wasn't always around. It was usually me. And if my friends aren't around, which was often, it was just me. So as a kid, it wasn't even a hobby. It was like what got me through life was Flash comic books. Because back then, when I was a kid, you could get comic books for 25 cents, and then they bumped them up to like 50 cents. Some were 75 cents. I could scrounge up 75 cents easy back in the day. People used to leave change everywhere. So, you know, I would scrounge up a whole bunch of change, like $2 worth, and that would get me like 5 comics. And I love the Flash. And to this day, I think he's the strongest, the coolest, one of the smartest, not the smartest, but one of the coolest, smartest, like awesomest superheroes in DC. And then up here, I have the Hulk and Wolverine, the only 2 characters I actually like from Marvel. I'm a big DC guy. I don't really like Marvel a whole lot. A way to block society. Yeah. I do my best to stay as far out of society as possible. I realize that the further into society you go, the more of the world you become. Got him! But at the same time, you have to be in society in order to meet people and to, you know, find love in friendships and, you know, romantic type of love and familial type of love. So you have to, it's a give and a take. Like, you have to go out enough into society, you know, virtually and physically. And I think I found a really good blend of it lately. I think I spend enough time online between Drew's streams and my streams. That's roughly like 6 to 8 hours, roughly, which I don't feel is too much. And definitely if I have any other like really, really close friends that I make, you know, in this span of time, and it works itself out that way, I have enough time where I can fit in another 2 hours of, you know, talking to someone through a screen and watching their stream. you know, so I'm keeping that avenue open as well, like adding more friends, but I'm only trying to add friends that correlate and can vibe with the friends that I have currently. It would have to be like they would have to hit it off with Drew, with Alex, with Steve, and with me, all equally as much. Like for me, that's just kind of where I'm at right now. I don't want any of the people that I already currently have in my life to feel as if, you know, anyone is more or anyone is less when, you know, someone is added or someone is not added. Moises Martinez, hello and God bless you. You're very independent. I respect that. Yes, sir, I am. I've always been independent. Again, having to I don't want to say raise myself, but essentially raising myself and like having my older cousins raise me and like the city that I live in raise me. You missed. Oh, he got me. He got me. I thought he missed. He got me. Well played, sir. But having like being raised that type of way, you have to be independent. You have to learn how to cook your own food. You know, from the age of like I want to say like 6 or 7 is when I started staying at home by myself, like for longer than 6 hours. You know, that's just what it was, and I'm not the only type of person that had to do those types of things. That was a regular thing in like the black community primarily during my era or like my time frame of life. So you know, I don't want to make it seem like woe is me because I wasn't the only one. But because of it, I did have to be, and a lot of us did have to learn how to be more independent. It's just nature of the beast. It's pretty cool. But it's also a little bit sad when you think about it. Kids shouldn't have to grow up that way. Kids should be able to grow up as kids, and they shouldn't have to worry about, like oh, man, should I go on this block? Nope, can't go that block this time of day because might get caught. Might get run down, you know, like bad stuff happens. And you know, I don't know. I'm thankful for the experiences, but I realize that, you know, when I have more kids in the future, I will not put up for them having that type of a lifestyle. I want my kids to live the lifestyle of children. I want them to yell and to play and to get on my nerves every single day. I want them to nag me for my attention, and I want to give it to them and love giving it to them. I don't want to be frustrated with giving them my time because of work or any of that type of stuff. I want to be able to freely and willingly and lovingly give my children all of my time, all of my love, all of my heart, all of my passion. And then hopefully the people that I have around me, obviously that I'll be able to introduce them to my family as well, and then the community can continue to grow, and then it can be my family and, you know, my homie's family, and then my homie's family, and then my other homie, and then my other homie's family, and then, you know, as long as everyone's right. For me, it's big that everyone at least is right with themselves, you know, has some form of self-love. I don't feel that everyone needs to find Christ at the same pace that I did. I would like that, but it's not necessary. For me, it's big that everyone finds love with themselves. Then that way they know, you know, they know how to tell me to love them. I think it's important for people to tell you how to love them through their actions and through their words. And I feel like we don't do that enough as a society anymore. So I tell people, like, if they're loving me the wrong way, I let people know. I'm like, I don't like that. And I try and do it in the least hurtful way possible. I'm like, I don't like that. Could we do something else? Can we think of something else? Like, and it could be with anything. And all you can do is be honest and hope that someone accepts you. And if it's unconditional, true love, and why I say I think it's best to find love in Christ first. Once you know how Christ loved you, you can go out and love others in that way. It's the only form of true unconditional love I've ever truly experienced regularly and consistently. So I have like the divine source to go to. But like that's how I'm handling my situation or my friendship with Alex. That's how I'm handling my friendship with Drew. That's how I'm handling my friendship with Steve. I'm approaching all of those situations as if I love them, because I do love them, because obviously I'm letting them into my life. They've been vulnerable with me. I've been vulnerable with them. It's important for me to love them in the same way that I love Jesus, unconditionally. is what I'm saying. Unconditionally, with my full heart, openly, because I feel they've given me that same thing in return. They've given me that openness and that honesty. Oh boy, I knew something was afoot. I knew something was Get up there. We got him. They don't want none. Oh, we got grenades for days, baby. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Give me some of that. Oh, we want it. We want it. What? Oh, we got it from the grave, baby. From the grave. So, you know, I want to keep building on that. And, you know, because I'm such an emotional person, I know I need to prey on my emotions, because sometimes my emotions do get the better of me. Sometimes I do let the wrong people near me and stuff like that. Because, again, and it's not just a male or female thing. It's like, it can be a male or a female. I get very attached to people very easily because I've been so independent for so long. So when someone shows like a little bit of interest, it's very easy for me to, like, especially if we kid it on like common things, it's very easy for me to be lured in. So I've been smart about it lately. I make sure I'm like cautious with it, and I like kind of feel that out, but I'm still tentative to it. I still try and nurture those types of things. And you know, there have been times recently where, you know, it hasn't worked out, and there have been times recently, one time specifically, where it has actually ultimately paid off and has been very fruitful and a blessing. So yeah, you know, you got to be open with yourself. We're going to do one more quick play, and then I think it's time to do doubles. No, not doubles. We're going to run, I think tactical. I think we'll do some tactical Slayer next. Harper Roundtree, hello and God bless you. So, you know, I say all of this to say, yeah, I'm very independent and, you know, but I'm ready to be a little bit codependent. I'm not even going to lie to you. I'm ready to start depending on other people a little bit. I'm ready to start, like, letting other people love me. I'm ready to continue to love others. But I feel like 33 years, I'll subtract the 4 years from when I was in high school. Or, yeah, I'll subtract the 4 years from when I was in high school. Because I did get a lot of love from my mom and my sisters, but primarily from my high school girlfriend. So I'll subtract those 4 years from my lifetime, and 1 year from when I was staying with my dad. So I'll subtract 5 years from my 33 years. 28 years of my life, I've been very independent, and you know, I'm okay with, because I'm dependent on Jesus Christ now. At this point in my life, I'm very much dependent on Him, and I plan on being dependent on Him. Slick. I plan on being dependent on Jesus for a long time. So yeah, I feel like being dependent on being some level of dependent on another person, primarily if you focus on Jesus first, yeah, that helps. And that's the real way. But there's nothing wrong with being, you know, some level of independent and codependent. There needs to be a balance of both. And I feel like people miss that nowadays. People are way so heavily on the be independent part that they're forgetting that it's okay to also be codependent. So for me, I don't care what anybody says. That's what I'm looking for in my life. From my male friendships, I'm looking for it. From my female friendships, I'm looking for it. And then, you know, hopefully if I have a female friendship at some point, God turns it romantic if it's meant to be, and then it'll be, you know. But everything has to start off as a friend for me. Everything. Oh yeah, let's go. We got this. We got this. Capture. They wouldn't dare. Watch. Here we go. We got them stickies. Got him. Let's go. Let's go. From the grave. This is why I run in every single time. Oh, my teammate did not clean up. Let's go. What are you doing? You got the rockets, homeboy. Is this me? Nope. All right, let's go over here. Let's go get Bravo. Let's go get Bravo. I love the accent. Got him. Not today. We got grenades for days, my friends. We got grenades for days. Yep. He wouldn't dare. He wouldn't dare. I told you. They don't know. They don't know. Moot and Roby got them hands. We're all different in our own little ways. Exactly. Exactly. That's why I enjoy you know, I don't have like a big following on my Twitch, my YouTube, or my TikTok, but I actually really enjoy that it's so small. You know, for the time being, because I get to meet people like you and I get to talk to people like you and I get to experience different perspectives, which help me grow as a person. I love seeing things from other people's perspectives because it just makes me better as a man. And, you know, all of those things compound, and, you know, it'll someday make me better as a husband, someday make me better as a father, someday make me better in every aspect. So I love that I can, you know, effectively talk to people like you and, you know, meet people like you, and it's awesome. And I'm not saying that the big streamers can't do that type of stuff. I do think it's just fewer and far between, however. But I appreciate you being here. A friend, exactly. We all need friends. I'm always looking for friends. And for me, it's big. As long as my friends align morally with me, I'm good. Obviously, I don't like cussing and stuff like that. I don't ask that my friends not cuss at all. That's not... Like, if you cuss, you cuss. I used to cuss all the time. So that's not something. But it does help. Obviously, being closer to my age helps, but there's no limit on life experience, obviously. I find that to be very, very, very true. So I have no problem with, you know, the people that I interact with. Obviously, all about that PG around here. But, you know, and it's all out of love, primarily. That's the number one thing. I just want everybody to have a fun, loving experience more than anything. And enjoy each other. Not today. Oh, good one. Where we at? Oh, we're 4-4. Oh, we're 4-5. No, we're 4-4. We're not doing bad, but we're not doing good. Oh, we're getting C. That's all us. Let's go. Let us go, my good son. All right, you stay here. I'm going to wing this way. See, I need to get a mic that works with Halo so I can talk to these fellas. Got him! Wow, he didn't perish? I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. Oh! He got annihilated. I love that the arcade machines play. That's so slick.
M41 Spartan inbound.
Got him. Let's go. Give me one of them. Oh, I didn't get any? Oh, we're not doing as good now. It's fine, though. Again, this is all about fun. And again, this is surprisingly one of those games that I've said again 3 times in a matter of like 15 seconds. I've been just like cruising. Wow, good kill. I've been just cruising, and I feel like my conversation skills haven't really like stuttered at all. Overall, it has been a very, very, very fun and productive streaming night. I didn't hit my 1,000 today, but that's fine. I still have time. I might do that later. I'll do that later. Because I've got 2 hours left of the stream. I'm gonna probably take a break, and only like a very, very short break, and probably at the end of this game, and I'm gonna tap myself some likes real quick, just for a little bit. I feel like when I get my likes to 1,000, it helps potentially bring some more people through. You know, I do what I can. You got to do what you can as a small-time streamer. But the effort goes a long way. Wow, we got smoked, dude. We got freaking smoked, my guy. 35 to 200. I don't appreciate it. Oh, you don't got to do that, Splash. I appreciate it, man. I usually do it after 30 minutes, but I've been like really into this, and I've been really into the conversation. Like that's like my one goal that I personally like to do. If I don't get the likes, I like to at least get it to 1,000, and I feel like I can chill there. Because I've had like a few people come through under 1,000, but usually I have more when I get to 150 or to 1,000. And I'm like, I've never had a lot more if I get to like 2 or 3. Because I've tapped that high before, and it's not like, it's like maybe 1 or 2 more people. It's not much. But it's something weird with the algorithm with TikTok. I appreciate it. Thank you, truly. We got one more game of quick play. Hopefully they don't give us some crap. That was some grade A crap is what that was. I'm going to spank out this Gatorade real quick. Or water real quick. You don't have to do that, man. I appreciate it if you do, but you don't have to do that. It's I don't ever ask for anyone to like the live. I do appreciate it, but if I had a goal on my stream, the only goal would be minimum 1,000. Like, I'm cool with just 1,000. I'm really primarily cool with, like, if anyone that comes through the stream that wants to hang out, that's the biggest thing for me. Anyone who follows and recurringly comes back, that's big for me because you're choosing to spend time here, even if it's a couple of minutes a day. It's even bigger if it's a couple of hours a day. The likes are cool and everything, but the likes are more of a superficial thing. Like, yeah, you can get to 10,000 likes or you can get to 1 million likes, but are you able to talk to these people? Are you able to hold conversations with these people? Are you able to, like, in what way are you providing entertainment? Is it productive entertainment? Are you naked? Are you working out? Are you giving advice? Are you reading your Bible? Like, what are you... And, you know, I don't really feel like I offer a lot, which is why, you know, I don't really feel comfortable with asking people to, like, oh, tap the screen or, oh, share. It would be cool if I had that type of personality. I just don't. I don't feel comfortable asking because I'm not offering anything to you guys. I'm just here talking and I'm playing video games. If I were offering something to you guys, I would maybe, but even then, I feel like I would just give it freely on my screen. I appreciate the 1,000, man. Thank you. Now I don't have to do it. I do appreciate it. I totally would have.
Slayer.
That's what it looks like when I do it. And then I'm done. Sometimes I try and hide my face because I'm not kidding. I do stick my tongue out when I do it sometimes because I'm, like, really focused. But I don't like this map, man. I liked it when it was on the original Halo, but not now. Yeah, quadruple, man. You gotta... I feel like the faces maybe add, like, an extra 0.5, so it's like 4.5 speed. If I can get one of my eyes to close and the other one to open up, then that's an extra 0.5 speed, or 0.25. You know, we gotta take any speed buffs you can. I don't like to take too long away from the stream just to get some likes, but I admit all the time, I'm like, hey, I'm one of them people on TikTok. I do my own likes sometimes. I have to. You know, you got to do what you have to try and draw attention. But the most that I'm willing to do personally is 1,000 likes. And since that's the most I'm willing to do, I could never ask anyone to do more than what I'm willing to do. Anything more than that is truly out of the kindness of your heart, out of your heart. But I'm happy with 1,000 because that's, you know, what I would normally do. Oh, get up off me. This is terrible. I'm going to have to stay underground. I feel like that's the best way to play this map. Ultimately, though, this is a wash game. This game is going to be... This map just doesn't work for modern Halo, I feel like. The proportions feel off. I don't know. Everything about it feels weird. Like, these windows feel too small. I know they're not too small, but they feel too small. They feel not long enough as well. Like, why would you not have made these wrap all the way around to, like, here and get rid of this middle piece and then, like, I don't know. I have very, very big problems with this map. Not a fan. Not a fan. It just doesn't feel right. None of these new maps feel good. Oh, no! See, some of these people out here, Desert-born? Some of these people out here with the Sentinel beam, just killing. Have you seen the new GTA 6 trailer? I have, in fact, seen it. I won't be playing GTA 6. It's a little too sinful for me. A little too, well, it's a lot too real. I can't play it, personally, but I might watch someone stream it. So, I have a couple friends who have talked about streaming it that I think would be really fun for me to watch stream. Stuck him. Other than that, I won't be able to play it because I just don't feel comfortable like doing all of that bad stuff in a game that looks that graphic. I don't know. It's a personal thing, but it looks amazing. It looks absolutely. It looks absolutely amazing. Got him. Oh yeah, he's done for. He's done for. Let's go. Yeah, I know. Beautiful shot. I know. I know, my good man. I know. The trailer's pretty sick, though. I will say that. Got him. By got him, I mean I duped him. I tricked him. He's been had. Come this way, I dare you.
S7 sniper available.
I dare you. I dare you. We're going this way, buddy. Handle him, friend. No! I almost was cool. GTA 5 was great, but GTA 6 is a million times better. Yeah, I heard the map's bigger. I heard they added, like, way more stuff that you can physically do in the game. Alright, so here's what I think is actually going to happen, right? I think when GTA 5 comes out... Oh, we got him, baby. We got him, baby. We missed. Got him. Back smack. I think when it comes out, the MetaQuest 3 or the MetaQuest 4, whatever the newest one, I think there will be a new MetaQuest, if I'm being honest. I think that will be compatible with the game. No, I'm not in Florida. It's legit based. Oh, the game's in Florida. Okay, got it. I have lived in Florida. That's pretty cool, though. I think what's going to happen is the MetaQuest is going to come out for it. And I don't know if you've seen the movie Ready Player One, but I think at some point GTA 6 roleplay obviously will come out. And I think people will be like legitimately playing that game in the MetaQuest in the similar fashion the way people played Ready Player One. And you can look this up as well. It's called these two things: Universal Treadmill for gaming and haptic feedback suit. You want to look up those two things: haptic feedback suit for gaming and Universal Treadmill. Those two things combined with a MetaQuest and then like the GTA 6 role-playing like game compatible with VR will make the Ready Player One movie. It will make that a possibility. The suit that you can, like, people can shoot you and you feel like the thing, or like if someone touches you, you can feel it. That's a real thing. It's been a real thing for like 3 years. You just don't see anyone using them, or because they're not compatible with anything yet. They don't have any games that work with them yet. They don't, like, no one's figured out how to like make it the touch sensitive and stuff like that. It's not fully refined, but give it. I'd say 2 to 5 years, considering how fast technology is moving, and it'll be here. So I'm thinking GTA 6 roleplay when that fully comes out. Not GTA 6, GTA 6 roleplay, like GTA 5 roleplay. I think that will be it. Got him. Oh, we out of here. We out of here. We duped you. We duped you, buddy. You duped. You've been duped. We got him. He's been duped. Get out of here, friends. Ooh, I should have grabbed this Sentinel Beam. Hey, y'all. Sentinel Beam. Oh, that's not good. But yeah. Give it some time. It'll happen. GTA 6 is super realistic that you can actually waste gas. That's the crazy thing. I think they're going to start like charging real money, and or the world might even switch over to GTA 6 style currency, because everything like is digital currency nowadays anyway. I feel like the currency in GTA 6 might actually end up being a potential real currency. Who knows? Crazier things have happened for sure. Yeah, exactly. Like maybe there will be some form of actual real world Bitcoin in the virtual version of that game. Maybe. I see it as a real possibility for sure. I wouldn't count it out. I would not count it out. This map sucks. Again, I have to say it. Snap sucks. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't like it. So we'll see, man. I'm excited, but I'm also very, very, very skeptical and nervous because, again, we're moving into a completely new era of technology. Get up off. Oh, wow. I was the last kill. That's tragic. That's tragic. I was the last. We got slaughtered, dude. 5 and 10. I am not great, doing great. 6, 6, 6. That's how we did kill-wise, our top 3. Anyway. Yeah, I'm a little nervous and skeptical. I'm really excited for AI. I'm not going to lie. Because I know me personally, I'm going to use it in a proper way. I have been using it in a proper way. It's been very, very, very useful to me in my personal life. So I'm excited for AI. Or at least the dumbed down version of AI. I'll say that. Like the simplistic version of AI. I'm excited for that because we already have that. And I'm excited for that to get a little bit smarter. So if it were currently at the age of a 4-year-old right now, which is saying a lot. Let's say it's at the age of a 4-year-old right now. I will be happy with it when it's at the age of a 10-year-old. I feel like it'll be able to do absolutely everything perfectly that I need it to do, but it won't be too hyper advanced to where it can do things that I'm not even capable of it being able to do, that maybe only the system itself knows that it can do. So I'm at that point with AI, because I use it to make my YouTube profile picture. I had it as a picture of my face for a really long time. But instead I created like a title thing. Actually, even my banner on my Twitch, I used AI to generate it. And like it's a cool AI banner of like some anime guy with some braids. He's black. It's slightly based on me, obviously. But yeah, I used AI to generate all of that. Yeah, it took me a really, really long time. My profile picture is fire. I can see it vaguely. I'm gonna have to double check it when I get off stream. Typically, that's when I check people's profiles, that stop by and talk to me and whatnot. I appreciate you stopping by and being here for as long as you have been, by the way. Splash, I really do appreciate it. God bless you, and I need to make sure that I take time to stop and say that I appreciate that. You're spending so much time here because you could be doing anything with your time. Time is the only resource you have given to you from God that you can't get back, and it just means a lot that you're here hanging out with me. Even if today's the only day, or if next time it's a much shorter amount of time. I truly, truly appreciate any amount of time that you put, or that you've spent here so far, and thank you for your time, and I really appreciate it. God bless you. It spells out Thetic in cursive. Okay, what does Thetic mean? Is that like a? I've never heard that word before. So I've heard like prophetic. I'm trying to think where I've heard Thetic. I've heard it at the end of things before. What does it actually mean? If you don't mind me asking. If you don't mind educating me. Something about depression. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to look into it then. I have certainly have my share of that. Let's do some tactical. This is going to be bad. This is going to be really bad. After this tactical match, I'm going to stop and do a puff break. Just because. And then, yeah, we'll finish up the stream. Today's stream might be a little bit shorter. My Halo streams typically end up being shorter anyway. Primarily because, I like multiplayer games are not my thing on my stream typically. I prefer immersing myself in a world like story playing games allow me to do, or JRPGs, that type of thing. But I do realize for my brain, it's very good to not always be heavily immersed in worlds like that. I sometimes get a little too saturated in those worlds and don't want to leave them. So, me playing Halo on days like this kind of helps break up that monotony. But I still have a lot of fun when I play Halo, so that's a good thing. So, we'll play for we'll probably end the stream right at 2 o'clock, or a little bit before 2 o'clock. We'll end the stream roughly at like the 3 hour 15-minute mark. Just so, again, I'll be able to get a little bit more sleep. I have to do 4-mile run tomorrow, which is gonna suck. I'm just thinking about it. I might even do a 6-mile run tomorrow. So we'll see. I'm wrong. It's relating to metrical stress. I'm gonna look into it. Don't worry. I'm definitely gonna look into it. It's piqued my interest for sure. For sure. But yeah, so far, I mean, I've had some pretty good games tonight. Obviously, my very first game was I would say my best, 10 and 12. I just had a lot of really, really good highlight moments, so I might just clip just that moment. Everything else, though, kind of been like chill. I actually haven't clipped anything to where I've been talking, though, about anything. I usually try and keep it focused on the gameplay just because. Mike Ray 302, hello, God bless you. Man, it is taking forever for this tactical... Oh, they're loading, okay. I was about to say, it's taking forever. So I think we're playing at Bazaar. That's what that looks like. But I'm not sure. Hopefully we're not playing at Bazaar. We might be. Who knows? But let's do this. We're going to do this one and maybe one more. It was generated to me on Xbox. It was originally Thetic Splash 320, but I shortened it.
Tactical
Okay. I obviously just keep calling you. I didn't know how to say it at first. I just keep calling you Splash. Splash. That's also very catchy. But I like Thetic. I like that. If I can remember how to say it and also remember, like, what do you prefer? I guess I'll do it based off of what you prefer. Do you prefer Splash or Thetic? I'm over here basing it off what I prefer. It's your name that you chose, so I'll let you choose. This is another new map. I've never. This is my only difficult part with new maps. Like, they always give them to me when I don't want them. Like, I've never played here before. Whoop. That's all she wrote on that one. I thought I would have had him. I'm going to have to get real zoomed. Oh, that is a problem. I am much further away than I usually am. I'm usually sitting a little bit closer. Got him!
Shooting, Spartan.
Let's go, baby. Don't ever stop shooting. Don't ever stop shooting. Always Thetic, but if it's too much to remember, Splash is most certainly a good name, too. No, I can certainly remember Thetic. I can definitely remember that. That's not difficult. I do have to ask this question, just because I have another usual who stops by regularly. His name's Exo, but he changes his profile picture religiously. And there's no problem with that, but it does confuse me often. Are you someone who changes your profile picture quite often, or no? Do you stick to the same one for like a couple of months, or? Because I am the entirety of my TikTok career. Oh, come on, I had him. The entirety of my TikTok career, I've had 2 profile pictures, or actually, I think I've had 1 for TikTok. I've had 2 for YouTube, and I've had 2 for Twitch. And I've had my YouTube and my Twitch for like 3 years. So I don't typically change my profile picture. I like the easy recognition. When people see it, they can be like, oh, that's Roby. Golly, I'm not on it today. Yeah, for me, I can't. I'm too much of a creature of habit to change my pic. Like, once I find a picture that I like, I clearly like it enough. Oh no, not today. Oh, I clearly like it enough that I don't want it changed, because it takes me a really long time to settle on a picture. I don't like taking pictures, and it takes a long time to make pictures. So yeah, when I pick one, it's gonna be there for at least a year, minimum, absolute minimum. Got him. No. Good shot, Defiance. Good shot. What am I supposed to... There's one there, there's one here. Like, what do I do? Do I go this way and I go that way? They keep spawning me so far away from my teammates as well. That's proving unwise. And it doesn't help that I don't know this map. Like, I don't know where the enemies are typically gonna move through. Like, I don't know any of this stuff. These are things that I like to do, because then it tells me which way I can move every single time. But obviously, you have to play a map, I would say, at least 10 to 15 times to kind of get that kind of a feel for it. It takes me about that long. So, you know, I'll stop complaining about it, and I'll just try my best to actually get used to it. However, I will say this. I don't feel as though this is a map that I will regularly enjoy playing on. It's a little too large for 4v4. Like, let's see. Yeah, this is a little too large for 4v4. That's a hard question because I do change my profile picture, but I haven't changed it since. Okay. How about this? When's the last time you changed your profile picture? Do you remember how long you've had this one? Let's go.
Shooting Spartan.
Oh, that should have been me. It's fine, though. I heard a duck. I heard a duck. Or a goose. Or a goose. Or a goose. Or a goose. We put them bullets on them, baby. 3 to 5 months. That's not bad. That's not bad. Worst case, as long as you, like, at least tell me, oh, hey, yeah, this is aesthetic. I'll be like, all right, cool. Got it. That's what EXO does. He just lets me, oh, yeah, change my profile picture. But sometimes he'll, like, say, hey. He'll jump in the chat and he'll be like, hey. And I have to, like, figure it out based on how he talks, which, you know, I do think I know him enough based on how his speech is in the chat that I can pick him out when he changes his picture. But it definitely makes it difficult at times. No, it makes it difficult from time to time, I will say. But it's not, like, overly so. It's you know, it's not that crazy.
Enemy Spartans are closing in.
Okay. Well, since no one's going out there, I guess I will. Where they at, though? Where they at, though? I'm going down here. I feel like I haven't seen anyone down here. You'll see me regularly with this count, for sure. I appreciate it. Whenever I see you, I will truly, truly appreciate it. I definitely will, like, you have a very unique name. And then I'm also going to look into it as well. Oh, baby! How you like that, Defiance? Ooh, look at him spinning. They still spinning! Oh, I thought I had Dan deck chair. But yeah, that's awesome. I love when some of you guys come back recurringly. I realize that it is kind of sucky that I stream so late. It's typically in the hopes of attracting, you know, at least the 18+ crowd. I feel like that's just a little bit better demographic because I'm 30+, I'm 33. But again, I think EXO's like 12 or something like that. It doesn't bother me because my son is 12. But again, the idea is to try and attract as many people closer to my age range as possible, or at least 18 older. With some life experience, that type of stuff. Dang, that was crazy. And, you know, I've been very, very lucky and very, very fortunate. I've got like 2 or 3 people that regularly frequent my TikTok stream. I've got 1 or 2 people that regularly frequent my Twitch and my YouTube stream. It's great, man. It's really, really, it means a lot to me that you guys, again, want to hang out here and spend your time here and talk to me and talk to each other. I feel like that's a huge thing. Oh, that's cheap. Somebody should have got him. But yeah, it's huge. So anytime I see you, even if it's for like a little bit of time, I appreciate it. Again, I understand that, you know, like now it's 1 o'clock in the morning here, East Coast time. I know West Coast it's not as late. I know that, but it's still late, in different places in different parts of the world. And it's, you know, early in certain places too, so. I just always feel bad when there's somebody who's like, oh yeah, I'm on the East Coast too. And I'm like, oh dude, I know it's like 3 in the morning. What are you doing up? Because I used to stream for like 6 to 8 hours. Very recently, actually. It's 12 a.m. for me. Okay, so you're an hour behind me. I got you. That's not as bad. I'll be getting off here in like 30 minutes. And I'll probably be ending the stream an hour early today, just because I got to try and get my fitness done tomorrow early. I also think my younger brother is coming over tomorrow as well. So I want to be accommodating for him and my nephew. My sister might come over. My twin sister might come over as well. So I might have to do a little bit of entertaining and stuff like that. But I am still going to be streaming tomorrow night. So if you do stop by, and my brother and my nephew and my twin sister and my other niece and nephew are here, you guys might actually get to meet my family, my twin sister and my brother. And that's something people on my stream have never gotten to see. I've been streaming for like 2.5, 3 years now. and the people on my stream have never got to see that because I've never lived in Ohio. And all my family lives in Ohio, so you know, I think it'll be pretty cool. You guys can see that I'm not a complete loner, and that you know, hopefully they have nice things to say about me. If not, you know, it's not the first time someone's had. I'm kidding. I know they have nothing but love for me and stuff like that. So they make me better. They make me want to be better. It'll be nice to introduce, you know, some of my I'll call you guys my beginning, my starter online family. That's what I want. I want an online family, not just for myself, but I want you guys to get to know each other as well. So, Thetic, if you didn't know, there's a guy in the stream earlier named 180. He's like my homie, like he's like one of my besties. And it's crazy because we actually just recently met like a couple of months ago. Like our relationship is very, 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 very fresh. But we are like this. But he also streams on YouTube. So you don't have to go follow him or anything. But I will be name dropping him a lot. You will see him in the comments a lot. He is someone that I would say definitely, you know, if you know, get to know a little bit. He definitely knows me the best out of anyone in the comments. So typically if like he says something and he's like, no, I think Roby would like this, or no, I'm pretty sure Roby would do it this way or this type of way, I would 99% of the time default to his judgment until you obviously get to know me to that same level. And then, you know, hopefully you'll have that same level of judgment about me as well, and in dealing with other people in the chat in the future and stuff like that, as you know, as we grow together and whatnot and build our family. So yeah, he's the homie for sure. He is the homie for sure. He just started streaming. He also does music. He makes music, records music, does all that stuff. So you know, check out his YouTube. He that's where he does his streaming. That's where he makes his music. It's pretty awesome. Actually, yeah, we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another one of these, and then same. What? Really? What kind of music do you make? That is awesome. You guys definitely need to talk to one another. You know, bounce some ideas off each other. What kind of music do you make? I'm very, very curious. So, I only listen to gospel music now, like praise and worship music. Like if they don't say Jesus Christ in a loving way, like I love you Jesus in a loving way, and there's no swearing in the music, then I'm probably not listening to it. But occasionally, like once a week, I'm going to start listening to, you know, other people's music, because obviously one of my best friends, Drew, makes music. So, you know, whether I like the music or not, I still want to be able to listen to his music, give him an honest, open opinion about it. You know, whether I like it, whether I don't like it, things I think he can improve on, if that's the type of information he would be looking for. Or I can just listen to it, vibe to it, and, you know, let it be just that. It can be just that. But I want to start doing that at least once a week, even if there's some cussing in it and stuff like that, just to support him. But yeah, definitely if you, I kind of have this thing around here, if you show up regularly to the stream after, I think I even put it in the thing, if you show up, but like regularly, like 3 to 7 times, it depends on the person, I guess, if you will. But like roughly 3 to 7 times, it's almost guaranteed going to force me to follow you. Just out of, you know, I feel I need to, because you're spending so much time here supporting me. I should support you in any way I can as well. So I obviously I feel like we're going to get to that point anyway. I might just follow you at the end of today. I'd love to know what kind of music you make. These nuts, hello. How's it going? Appreciate you. I'd love to follow you and see what kind of music you make, and you know, give it a listen whenever I do start, you know, doing that music listen once a week. I think that'd be pretty cool. I think it's awesome that God keeps putting all these people in my life that do music. My twin sister has a beautiful voice, and I would love to get her to sing for you guys, so you guys could tell her that she can sing really well. A long time ago, some people said some really mean things about her when she sang in public for the first time, and it ruined her self-confidence. And it hurts me that she's not out there singing her soul out, because she loves to sing. I think she's great at it, and obviously she could use some training, but with that training, she would be phenomenal. Firestream, appreciate you, man. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. God bless you. Like These Nuts, he's been a recent part of the family. He's been coming around a lot lately. I'm thankful for his participation in our streams. I'm thankful for his kind words. Oh, good shot. He took out 3 of us. Good shot. He's obviously too good. But yeah, These Nuts has been coming by. I don't know if I follow him yet or not, but it's been like at least 4 days that I've seen him and he stopped by. Obviously, I do go through phases where I'll follow someone and then they won't show up and like I just won't follow them anymore. Not out of animosity or anything, but I want to keep my followership filled with people that, you know, obviously want to grow with me and that I obviously want to grow with. And it's a two-way street. It's not a one-man thing. It's a two-way street. It requires work on my part and work on other people's part. So I do need that in return from the people that I interact with. So that's why, again, I just recently met Drew, but it works out to where Drew streams from 7:30 until 10 o'clock, 10:30. I start my stream between 10 and 10:30, so I get to watch his stream before my stream. It actually gets me in the mood to stream. And I get to talk to one of my friends while he streams, and we get to laugh and joke. And then he comes here to my stream for a couple of hours. Usually he has work, so he ends up falling asleep, but that's awesome. I'm glad that I can help him sleep. And I'm not, like, over here being ultra rambunctious and waking him up and his girl up. So, you know, it's great. And it just works out that way. I'm very thankful for that. Appreciate the likes, these. I have to post my beats again so you can... Oh, I would love that, man. I would love it. I don't think you mentioned what kind of music you do. So I'm assuming you do, like, hip-hop, R&B type beats and stuff? Primarily? My favorite genre of music before I moved over to R&B or before I moved over to only gospel and stuff like that, and praise and worship music. And this is very recent. This was like within the past 4 months that I made this change. I was listening heavy to R&B, like Giveon. I had all of Giveon's albums on my phone. I was out there singing my little soul out. I can't sing, by the way, but I had Giveon's albums. I had a lot of R&B where there was like no cussing, like real soulful type stuff. The only rap that I listened to was Kendrick Lamar. Most recently, his most recent album, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers. I had that album downloaded, and then some songs from Mac Miller because I feel like they help me a lot with my my mental health struggles and whatnot. But yeah, other than that, I typically stay out of... EXO, what's going on? I was talking about you a little bit ago. This is EXO. Again, he changed his profile picture. Pretty sweet profile picture, EXO. I like it. I like it. That's actually what I was talking about when I mentioned you a little bit ago. How are you doing today? God bless you. If you haven't heard it yet today, you are loved. Jesus loves you. Thanks for stopping by, even if you already are gone. I appreciate you. I was mentioning you because you changed your profile picture so much, and I was talking about people who regularly stop by the stream, and I said how it makes it sometimes difficult to know that it's you, because sometimes you'll change your name as well, but lately you've kept your name the same and you've only changed your profile picture, so it's a lot easier now to notice when you pop up. I appreciate you stopping by, though. How's it going? Why are you making the mad face? I appreciate you stopping by. I like your new picture. I haven't seen any... Have you been making edits lately? I haven't seen any notifications for any of your edits and whatnot. You know, I'm a fan. We out of there. Woo! They thought they had me. They never had me. They never had their car. Let's go. Alright, somebody just got sniped. See? See? This is... Why are they keep going that way? Oh, there's no grenades? Got him! Do you have Rocket League? I do not. Oh, no way! The game started lagging. Again, the only multiplayer game I play is this, and occasionally I play Dragon Ball FighterZ. I try not to do too much multiplayer stuff because I'm just not good at it, and when I play multiplayer games, I want to have fun. Oftentimes, people don't want to have fun, and they focus too much on winning. And I don't like that. I want to have fun when I game, even if that means I lose the match. I don't care. If I want to fly across the map into enemy territory by myself, I want to be able to do that and not get yelled at by my teammates. Who cares? I just want to have fun. That's what games are meant for. So I don't play Rocket League or anything like that because a lot of those games I feel like require me to be more serious and more of a team player. And that's why I like playing Halo, because Halo, like, everyone just assumes you suck really bad if you're out there having fun. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm not good, but you know, I like to screw around. And Halo is the perfect shooting game for me because I like first-person shooters. I'm just not good at them. Rocket League would be a fire game for you. Maybe I might try it out one of these days. Maybe if I could get a friend who plays it, and that could regularly play it with me, I feel like I would enjoy it that way. I did make a Gojo edit. That's actually 3D. Okay. I'm working on a Choso edit right now, and I recently posted a Gojo edit. Okay. Okay. You know what? You know, depending on how our friendship blossoms, and you know, it's obviously it took a while for me and Drew. Well, it didn't take a while for me and Drew actually to get on that page. Obviously, I don't hit it off like that with everybody, but again, let's give it some time, and then obviously, if things work out, I obviously have no problem playing games with you and learning how to play a new game. So I'm going to be banking on that for the future. Hopefully we stay in touch and, you know, we keep good conversation and this, that, and the third. And I would love to hopefully in the future, you know, have a new person to play a new game with. Double digits, and we got that positive KD. And 20% exactly on the dot accuracy. 10 kills, 9 deaths. We're all about that double-digit KD, or that double-digit kills, and that positive KD. We did it. We did it, guys. And this was in Tactical Slayer as well. A much harder difficulty, or a much harder skill game than, like, Team Deathmatch and stuff like that. I did pretty good. I didn't do the best, obviously, but I feel like I did good. You know, 10 and 9. That's not terrible. Obviously, these guys are way better. Oh, and I'm already planning my next edit. It's a Toge Inumaki. Okay. I like your edits, man. I really need to... I need to give the time into like, invest the time into YouTube videos, like, looking into how to study and do those things so I can make edits in your fashion. Because I'm trying to get better at making, like, minute-long videos to, like, draw more people to my TikTok and my Twitch and my Instagram and all that stuff, like the things you're supposed to do if you make content. Because for the longest time, I just didn't care. I was like, people will find this stuff if they want to find it, and that's not how it works at all. You actually have to try a little bit with the stuff that you do. So I'm at that point where I want to do that. I'm thinking of Toji or Maki. Ooh, you should do Maki. I don't see enough people doing, like, Maki stuff. I like Maki, especially full heavens unleashed Maki, whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Like the heavenly restriction. Yeah, full heavenly restriction Maki, I think is awesome. Absolutely sick. It's stated supposedly, I've read a couple places, or I've heard from a couple different people that do JJK content. Obviously, I'm caught up in the manga. But they do content for the manga and the anime. And they've stated numerous times that Maki is actually at the level in the manga that Toji was they said that she's higher actually than the level that Toji was when he fought Gojo. Which is pretty insane to actually think about. Because she might actually get a little bit stronger. And the other crazy thing to think about is Yuji is able to hang with her at that level. Like, what the heck? Holy smokes. I can't wait. I actually still need to watch the new episode that came out yesterday. Or Thursday. I haven't watched it yet. I also need to watch the new episode of Goblin Slayer. Haven't watched that yet. Where the freak is Maki right now in the manga? That's what I'm saying. No. The even better question, EXO. I don't know if you remember this. Where the heck is Nobara? Remember her? Remember her from Shibuya? They never gave her an on-screen death. So in my mind, I feel like she should have to... Chris Viben, hello, God bless you. I feel like she has to come back. She didn't get an on-screen death. We were never confirmed that she was dead. They said that there was a chance she's alive. So I feel like where is she? Where's she been this whole time? She's got to... Like, they would have told us if she was dead, right? They would have said it. They would have verbatim stated, "Oh, she's dead." Exactly. There's a small chance. I feel like she's gonna come back. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone in the comments that hasn't seen JJK. I think it's amazing. All I'm gonna say is I feel like, because everyone's seen hopefully has seen the episode, what happened to Nobara. If not, I didn't spoil it for you, but something happens. Hopefully what happens is she comes back. That's what I'm hoping. Alternate Spider-Verse, Spider Universe. Something's gotta happen, man. I'm like, I don't know. I need Nobara back. I liked her as a female character, honestly. I thought she was really, really cool. I thought she was really well drawn. I thought she was really well written. I thought she was strong. She's the key to defeat. Yes, she is 100% the key to defeating Sukuna. Again, I don't want to elaborate too much on that, but yeah, she would be. $EX, hello. God bless you. Got Gojo 50% off. Too soon. I'm going to start saying that. HRS, hello, God bless you. I'm definitely going to start saying that in the comments of those videos. Oh, that's funny. I'm a Gojo writer for sure. I love Gojo. I don't watch anime. I guess that's a good thing. I love anime. I think watching anime is like the purest form of media, because you can perfectly draw anything, like flight, uses of powers, all that type of stuff. Whereas in real people TV shows, you have to CGI it, and it looks fake anyway. So you might as well just keep it in a fake medium of anime, or some. I still watch cartoons. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I watch cartoons and I watch anime, but primarily I watch anime. Like, I would say 97% of everything I watch is anime related. I love it. I love watching anime. I'm actually do a series on my YouTube and on my TikTok called Eyes on Anime. Mr. Sus Among Us, hello and God bless you. I do a series on my Twitch or on my YouTube and my TikTok called Mutant Roby's Eyes on Anime. Bash the Sword. I just recently did Trigun on my Eyes on Anime. That's my most recent episode, actually. I'm currently rewatching Cowboy Bebop. That's going to be my 4th episode that I do. My first episode was Dragon Ball Z. My second episode was Yu Yu Hakusho. This is a cool looking map. I like this. Oh, I see you, buddy. Why'd they give me all the shock weapons? These things suck. Like, no, they legit suck. Oh, wow, that actually worked. Ooh, I love it. Oh, baby. Oh, we want the grapple shot for sure. Let me up there. Can I get up? Sure can't. My shield's popped. Give me the grapple shot. But yeah, I recently made that, and Choso don't die. That's what I'm saying. But I recently made the dog. Oh, this sucks. What's up with the range? Got him! I actually really like this thing. This is actually pretty good. I don't know why I've played this map before. Got him! Oh my gosh, we're going off. Mahito is... Yeah, Mahito I think is a really good villain though. I don't care what anybody says. Mahito is one of the best villains like ever. Obviously Sukuna's a really good villain. Kenjaku's a good villain. But Mahito just makes you not like him. Like, he is pure evil just for evil's sake. Like, he's just an evil jerk. And I love him. It might be a contrary opinion. I love Mahito. I think his character, I dislike his character so much, it shows that they did a really good job. No, I didn't see that he has a sword. I'm glad he got... Come on now. Spoilers. Spoilers, EXO. I get it that the episode's out, but spoilers, my G. Spoilers. I'm more of a reality TV kind of guy. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I used to be heavy into reality TV. I loved it. But, again, I get too invested in things. And, like, I started taking some of the traits of those, like, reality TV people that I was seeing on TV. And some of the traits I was applying to my life. And a lot of them that I was applying to my life were not healthy. So it just wasn't smart for me. Like, it wasn't healthy. And my brain was... very desensitized to like death and like bad things, and I wanted to be resensitized to those things. Those things we should not be those things we shouldn't be desensitized to. I think it's important that we like those when we see a dead body, we're like, oh my god, that's a dead body. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, there's a dead body. Oh my gosh, like you should have that feeling. I was in the military. And I, you know, obviously I got to not obviously I got to see dead bodies there. I got to see dead bodies as a child with my grandfather and other funerals and stuff. And it's not a feeling you should be used to. It should make you very, very uncomfortable. And you should realize that there's a loss of life there. And I feel like we've lost that as a society. I love how they adapted the I'm you moment. Oh yeah. Have you seen JJK memes about Choso doing the number 4? I have not. Oh my gosh. I'm getting boom bap right now. 3 and 4. Time to get back in the game. Ooh, they gave us a shotgun. Let's go. Let's go. Christmas is coming. Christmas is coming. I don't celebrate Christmas anymore, but I am very excited for you guys to celebrate Christmas. Very excited. Hopefully you guys are celebrating it for the right reasons, all filled with love and with Christ. Fill it with love and with Christ and loved ones and friends and family and just love, man. Just love each other and forget about the gifts and this, that, and the third. How did... Oh, my gosh. 2 days. Oh, nice. Good for you. XO lucky. Yeah. I enjoyed celebrating Christmas when I did celebrate. But it's just not for me anymore. Not for me. 12:25. 12:25. I appreciate you guys being cordial with you. I haven't mentioned that ever before. I don't typically have a lot of people in my comments, but I do appreciate y'all being cordial with one another and like conversating amongst one another as well. That helps me out a lot whenever I get kind of like wrapped up in games and whatnot, or if I get flustered about things. That helps me a lot that you guys are actually cordial and willing and open to speaking with one another. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you all, man. No! I didn't know I was trying to jump over. I love to visit Canada for a good weekend. Wrapping paper ain't living. Oh, man. Canada. So I've been to Canada twice. Or 3 times, actually. Nope, we missed. We suck. We suck. Again, the only way to get good is to use it, right? What's up with it? I dare you. I dare you. Got him. Got him. Ooh, let's go. Uh-huh. Let's go, baby. That's how you get good. Oh, you know, we tried. We tried. Anyway, I've been to Canada 2 separate times. I visited Goose Bay while I was, both times I was in it. Once I was in the military. No, 2 times I was in the military. Once I was out of the military. I went to Goose Bay, Canada, and then I went to Revelstoke, Canada. I don't remember the 3rd place I went in Canada, but Canada is absolutely gorgeous. It's absolutely beautiful. It's probably one of the prettiest places, scenery-wise, that I've been in life. Got him! Got him! Oh my gosh. Somebody stop this guy. Where'd he go? Oh, I almost had him. I almost had him. Bro, UG suffering so much. Yeah, he really is. It's like they're purposely toward... I can't wait to see how they really flesh out his character development. I think it's going to be absolutely phenomenal. I cannot wait to see it. But I don't think it's going to come until like the end of the series. It's been a long time since, you know, us anime fans have received an anime like this. I would say the most similar thing we've received would be Attack on Titan. He has every right to be... Oh, yeah. But the fact that he's not yet is phenomenal to me. I think it's absolutely phenomenal. It speaks so much. It, like, if he does turn into a villain, it's totally justified. But I just don't think he will. I just don't think he will, man. I think he's too morally sound. Way too morally sound to end up turning. I don't want to see it. I'll say that. I don't want him to turn. Oh, we got him. Oh, we got him. Uh-huh. What's up with it? Oh, he got me. Oh, from the grave. Let's go. Bro, say yeet. I don't even know what that means. I hear people say it all the time. I would say it, but I don't know what it means, so I can't say it. I have a difficult time saying words that I don't know what they mean. If I don't know what it means, I don't want to sound like an idiot. If I'm using it wrong and if I'm saying it improperly, that type of thing. I would have become a villain after Nobara. Oh my god, yeah. I would have become a villain after what happened right before Sukuna switched places with him again. I don't want to spoil it, obviously. But you know what I'm talking about. Like that huge event with Sukuna's domain expansion. Isaac Jackson, hello, God bless you. You are loved. Like, that would have broke me for sure. Like, holy cow. All those people, dude. Yeah, buddy. You see that? Look. That's 11 kills and 10 deaths. That's double-digit KD, or double-digit kills, positive KD. We are out here just doing the most. We have a 38.59% accuracy, which is a little bit high for us, but still pretty good. Or overall, it's very good, obviously. Tonight's a really good night for Halo. We're going to do one more game, just because. This will be the wrap-up game, and then we'll tie everything together. I'll end the night. I'll go do my prayer and then relax. I want to finish watching my homie stream from earlier as well. This will give me time to do that. Again, check out my homeboy Drew, his YouTube. It's ONE8TY 180 on YouTube. He streams all types of games. We have similar thought processes, but we play games differently. We view things differently. Obviously, he just got a face cam as well, so you can see his face, you hear his voice. He's awesome. He's just starting out with streaming, so if there are some hiccups, you know, be easy. Be easy. Yes, that's exactly how you spell it. He's on currently, so I'm a big Mass Effect fan. He's streaming Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. He just started 2 today, which is why I'm ending the stream early today so I can go and finish watching the beginning of his stream that I missed, the first 30 minutes, and the last like 20 or 30 minutes. I love the Mass Effect series. Vash, I appreciate the follow. Thank you. It hit the 30-minute mark. Oh, one more. Okay. Yeah, I might even play one more after this. I love playing Halo. I really do. As long as I have enough time to go and watch my homie stream. They added snow to this level? Oh my god! And it's stuff like this why I love this game, dude. It's like simple crap like this, man. It's the simple stuff. I really do appreciate the follow, man. I appreciate you. I saw you leave and then come back. I appreciate the time you're spending here. That's one of the things you'll probably hear me say often. I appreciate you guys' time. I don't take it for granted. It means a lot to me that you guys want to spend some time here, even if it's a couple of minutes or a couple of seconds. Or if you're like Thetic. Thetic's been here for like the whole stream. I think he just left, or he might still be here. I'm not sure. But Thetic's been here the whole stream. Look, he's right there. He is. I appreciate you saying that, man. I know I'm not the most entertaining or anything like that, but I am trying my best. I do know I can talk a lot. That's like the one thing I know I'm good at. I'm good at talking. But you know, I'm not the best at... Get up off me! No! Save him! No! Yes! Oh, give me that sword, baby. What's up with it? Where you at? Time to terrorize everybody. Sorry. We gotta do that thing. We gotta do that thing. What's up with it? Yeah, fool. Yeah. Shields won't save you. Shields won't save you. Shields won't save you. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Oh, man. Yeah, good at yapping. I am good at yapping. I'm good at yapping. Maki needs the help in the manga for real. No, I mean, I talk about that often. The term yap doesn't offend me. At first, the first time I heard it, it did. But that's literally what I'm doing. I'm literally yapping and just talking. Sometimes I'm talking about stuff and I'm not yapping. But I'm not going to lie to you. A lot of times I am just rambling on. I'm telling stories. I'm just talking. And that's all yapping is you're just talking. Typically talking a lot. That's what yapping means. So, you know, you don't have to say JK behind that. I do be out here yapping. I can't lie about it. You remember when I was talking about that one dude yesterday? Yes. I don't remember what dude you were talking about. Got him! No! I didn't get him. Got him! Ooh, baby. We making dreams come true. Oh, I'm out of the sword. That's fine. That's fine. Ranting is the correct term. Okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. That actually makes me feel a lot better. That's what we'll start doing. We'll correct yap to rant. No, 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 no. Roby's just ranting. Moot and Roby's just ranting. Let him rant. Let him rant. Sometimes you gotta let people rant, you know? Sometimes you gotta let it happen. No! I saw him too late. He started talking bad to my friend. I do remember that, yes. How did you handle that situation? I am curious. Hopefully you handled it maturely. But if not, you know, it is what it is. I'm not your dad. I am not the governor of how you know, do things. But I know you would feel better if, in the long run, if you handled it, you know, as maturely as possible by being the bigger person and just blocking him. That's what I would have done, man. I would have blocked him. Maybe called him a poopy head or something like that. Or like a lint licker or a cootie queen, something. I don't know. I would have hit him with something like real childish to make me feel a little bit better, but not to like hurt his feelings too bad, you know? Got him! Oh, they can't stop this kid. They can't stop this kid. They thought they had me. They never had me. They never had me. Oh, baby. There we go. One of those. Enjoy that. See, these fools keep running up on me. No! Oh my god, I switched too late. I switched too late. I like the setup. I appreciate it. Yes, you are. And it was over a simple comment. Yes, you are, Dad. I like the setup. I appreciate it. I don't know, man. I'm not gonna cry at that comment, but I do appreciate you saying that. I was just talking about this earlier. I left my, obviously, I was previously married, and I had like my dream game room and everything. I had designed anime walls. I had my dream game room with my PC set up, big screen TV, a surround sound system. It was like perfect. I customized everything on my own. I put a lot of love and tears into it. Oh, 2-Tac, what's going on? And, you know, I had to leave that behind when I sold my house, and, you know, I just loved it a lot. And it's nice to, even if you are kidding, but it is nice to hear people say that. Because, you know, I don't have the same type of setup that I used to have, not even close. But I'm happy with it. You know, I have my PC, I've got my 2 monitors, I got my phone here, I've got my PC down here, my PS5 over here, and I got my projector set up. For, you know, entertainment purposes all around. I'm happy with it, you know. It's not the best, but it's definitely something. I'm pleased with it, and, you know, hopefully you guys are actually pleased with it. The sentence and the emojis were supposed to be different comments, but yeah. No, I appreciate it, man. No, that shouldn't have happened. I was too sentimental, and he caught me slacking. It's fine. But yeah, I pray that one of these days I can finally get another house. And I promise you, when you guys hear from me through one of my live streams that I got a house, it's only going to take me within 1 to 2 months to get like cool anime designs and stuff put up on my walls and to get everything set up the exact way I want it. You guys are going to get that full experience I had in the past whenever God blesses me again in the future. It just might be a while. It might be a couple years before we get there. But if you guys keep rocking with me until then, I promise it'll be really cool. It'll be filled with a lot of love, and yeah, I'll do my best. I'll keep. Got him! I guess I don't got him. I would have had to kept that house. Yeah, man. If you check out my YouTube or my Twitch, it might even also be, I think, well, you're here on my TikTok. All the way at the bottom of my TikTok videos, there's my game room tour. And I think I even talk about like all the stuff on it as well. And like it was just huge for me, man. Like that game room meant so much to me. I spent so much time on it, and I legitimately loved it. I spent it just, if you really want, I'm not going to tell you what to do, but if you really want to see what it looked like and see how much love and care I put into it, go check out at the bottom of my TikTok videos. Go all the way to the bottom. I promise it'll be worth it. And it's like maybe a 2 or 3 minute long video. And just, you know, give it a look. You don't even have to like it or anything like that. Just give it a look. And see if you like it. And then maybe leave a comment. And if you comment, I will definitely comment back. Because it'll give me a notification. And, you know, we can talk about things you like, things you don't like. And then maybe that'll give us ideas for what we want in the future. I don't know. I'm not opposed to broadening my horizons and my ideas. Get a GoFundMe, let people donate. I've considered that, but I mentioned it earlier, man. I don't feel like I offer anything to people for people to be donating their money. Like, people work too hard for their money. That's why I turn my gifts off. I don't know if any of you noticed, but every single one of my lives, I have my gifts turned off. I don't feel comfortable with, like, people, because, I don't know, I don't feel comfortable with you guys giving me your money. You're already giving me your time, which is the most important thing. And if you guys were donating money and people I don't know were donating money, I just wouldn't feel okay with it in my spirit. So I can't do that. Now, if like TikTok wanted to pay me, or like if I ever got big enough to where I could get a company or organization to pay me, yeah, I'll take their money any day of the week. But people just like me, people that work very hard and spend their hard-earned time away from their family and their loved ones and their friends working to earn money, I don't feel okay with taking their money, if I'm being honest. I just don't. I wish I did. I think I would benefit from it, but I just don't. Yeah. I have high hopes. I appreciate that, man. That means a lot. I also have high hopes, but I try to stay as grounded and as level as possible. I don't want to shoot too high, because, again, I get very overly emotionally invested in things. And I just want to enjoy while I'm at this level. I want to enjoy every single day, every single step of this process of growing with you guys while you grow with me. Yeah, obviously it would be nice to be a big streamer and to be making at least like 5 figures a year. That'd be really, really awesome. I don't even think I'm making that. I think I'm barely making 5 figures. I'm making like $15,000 a year, but I'm able to survive on that, so I'm not complaining. It would be nice to make money from this, but all in due time. It'll happen, or it won't. It's all up to God. I think you need to have a certified account to earn money. So I do earn money through here. Like, because I've had lives where I didn't, where I allowed, money and whatnot, and I allowed people to donate and give gifts. So over the entire course of my 2-year TikTok career, I've made $6.83. But just recently, like in the past 3 months, when I started streaming again and going live on TikTok, I've turned that feature off, so no one can donate money to me. I watched some people on TikTok who all they do is TikTok lives, and they pay all of their bills, they go on trips and all that type of stuff, all through TikTok lives, because they get like millions of likes, they get millions of shares or thousands of shares, they get all of those things because they have like 10,000 people in their comments and stuff like that. And that's good for them. I'm not looking for that. I'm personally at the point where I'm just looking to make really, really cool friends. And if I get to that type of a point at some point in the future, I want to have people like you guys that I'm talking to currently with me. It's not about the money, but when I get there, I want good people with me that saw me here at this level, that I can. So when I'm making money, you guys will be the people that I'm talking to primarily. You guys are going to be the ones that, when I'm like asking for advice on, oh, should we do this with the game room or should we do this with the game rooms? Appreciate the likes. Thank you, Vash. Appreciate it. But you guys will be the ones that I'm giving my actual attention to. Everyone else won't really know that, but everyone who was here with me in the first 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years, when there was only like 5 or 6 of us throughout the stream, maybe 10, 12 of us throughout the stream, those are the people that I want to take with me. And I'm not going to want those people to like give me their hard-earned money. No. Now, if any of y'all are millionaires, sure. But if I make it to that level, then I want to be able to help you guys, because you guys helped me by just giving me your time, your comments, your likes, and your love. That's what I want. And if I get that from you guys and I can give that back to you guys in any way, shape, and form, if I do make it big at some point, like everyone says, you guys will be reaping the benefits of it. I'll make sure all my bills are paid and like my house is taken care of, but outside of that, I know that I can live on very little money, and I will be trying to do what I can to help other people, because that's the Christ-like thing to do. That's what Jesus would do. Jesus never lived in abundance. Jesus still worked. Jesus was a carpenter. He could have made miracles and never had to do anything ever again in his life like difficult. But he didn't choose that. Not today. Not today. Not today. No way! Oh, we got him. We got him. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with my whole streaming journey. I've been approached numerous times from not like big marketing people, but like smaller marketing people and whatnot. And they're like, oh yeah, you should help, pay me this amount of money. It's like usually like $5 to like $50. Sometimes it can be expensive. It can be expensive, but they're like, yeah, pay me this amount of money a month and I'll promote your live streams and stuff like that. And I'm like, no. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it's not going to happen. I can't afford to waste my money on something that I don't know for sure will work, on people that I don't know for sure are going to be there for me. I want people that are here for me, not for the fact that I'm playing video games, not for the fact that I am, you know, doing fitness content, or not for the fact that I promise this and promise that. I want people here who are genuinely here because they like me as a person and they like what I stand for, and because I like them as people and what they stand for. Kobe, hello, God bless you. 180, me, Vash, and XO could be... Exactly. That would actually be very, very beneficial in the future. Kobe, appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. This has really been a very blessed night. I've gotten 2 follows tonight, which for me is big. 2 follows in one night for me is pretty big. Usually I think 0 is I'd say half is the average. So, you know, I'd say every other night I probably get 1. Anyway, thank you guys. Kobe, I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate the likes. Thank you so much. I'm trying to reach my dream. No, sorry. I'm going to reach my dream, and that dream is a big one. For me, it's all about my dreams, man. But it's about the experiences. I actually recently, I'll just touch on this real quick. I recently had this conversation with my older sister. She's a year older than me. She's extremely successful. Extremely. I'm very proud of everything she's done in life as a woman, as a businesswoman, just everything. She's very successful. She does good in everything she does. But we were having a conversation about accomplishments versus experiences. And I told her, and I think the other person, I don't remember who else was. Anyway, she was the one that mattered. I told her, I was like, yeah, you know, I'm really, really happy with any type of accomplishments that I've already made in life. I'm more so now in the point in my life where I want to have meaningful experiences. I want my experiences to speak volumes, not my accomplishments. I don't care if I accomplish these things. I want the experience of me trying to accomplish those things to be meaningful. And I think it kind of like went over her head. She was like, oh, you take your experiences, and she said it in a joking, loving way, obviously. But she was like, you can have your experiences. I'm going to keep my accomplishments and stuff like that, because it comes with this perk and that perk, that type of stuff. But I feel like all of the perks that I get from all of these experiences, like these ones, like tonight, like getting likes from Kobe and getting a new follow and potentially a new member to our family here. I don't know, man. I love those experiences, because you never know how long they're going to be. You never know how long these people are going to last. You never know how like, you just don't know. So I want to enjoy them as much as I can. Like, I might not see you guys again tomorrow. I might, you know, go for a run tomorrow, get hit by a car, and I want to be able to say that I smiled the entire time and had good conversations with you guys while I was here. And, you know, hopefully made your nights a little bit better and took your minds off of maybe some stresses and some problems that you may have had. Like, that's what I want, because you never know. Like, something could happen to one of you guys. God forbid, I hope that doesn't happen, but something could happen to one of you guys, and I could spend weeks like, man, I wish I had said, you know, oh man, I'm praying for you, XO. Oh, I'm praying for you, Thetic. Oh, I'm praying for you, Kobe. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for you, like Vash. I'm praying for you guys. Like, I could say it now or never say it. So I like the experiences of just being here now, and I really do appreciate you guys. At least you'd see God before us. Hey, you know, I'm not opposed to that. Not opposed to that at all. My life has been hard enough as is. I would not mind a break. I try not to joke about it too much, but I mean, I've already tried to visit him 2 separate times on my own accord. I'm gonna try and let him get me there next time. I don't think it's meant for me to do it my way, but when it's meant to happen, I'm not afraid of death. I'll say that. I'll tell you that much. I've never in my life been afraid of dying. I've been presented with the option numerous times, and I'm not. I get that I would maybe be missed by some for a little while. But ultimately, I would be in a better place. I would be forgotten. Which doesn't, like, I don't think everyone's meant to be remembered. I think the only person that was meant to be remembered in the world was Jesus. Personally, I think he's the only one who should be remembered. But you know, I'm okay with not being remembered. I think the people in my life that do remember me for as long as they remember me, I'll be remembered as long as I was meant to be remembered. Got him. Watch. Let's go. I hit him. So yeah, I'm not afraid of it. It's something that I'm not going to say I'm excited for, but you know, when it happens, I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm not going to be like, keep me here. I want to stay longer. That won't be me. That will not be me. It'll be, all right, cool. See you guys. Peace out. Me most definitely would definitely. I appreciate it, man. Hearing stuff like that definitely makes it much more worth it. Being here and being around, obviously. Especially for people like me who've had more of a difficult and more of a lonely lifestyle. So it's nice to hear those types of things from you guys. It really, 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 truly is. That's kind of the kind of vibe that we want around here. We want everybody to be as open, honest, and, you know, if you got to be vulnerable sometimes, that's fine. There's no judgment. I've been through a lot. I've done a lot of both good and evil. I'm not going to lie. I've done a lot of bad in my life. I also think I've done a good amount of good. But, you know, I've wronged people on purpose and on accident. The main thing I've done, I've said it before. My biggest thing is like in the past, I was a big fighter when I would drink. And I like really, really enjoyed just punching stuff. And by stuff, I mean people.
Enemy team nearing
So,
victory.
you know, I did that. I would instigate stuff and start fights for no reason just so I could, like, physically exert my dominance or my will upon another man, just because that made me feel good, because I knew I could. And yeah, it's not good. No, he got me. And you know, I've done other things. You know, I used to be a heavy drinker and this, that, and the third. And you know, I'm glad I'm better now, and I'm glad that I have people like you guys around me that I can openly say these things to, and I can openly express to. And when I'm feeling sad, I can come on my stream, and if I gotta cry a little bit, yeah, I might get made fun of a little bit, but hopefully, ultimately, I don't think you guys are gonna judge me. And if I open up and I let out my feelings, and
Spike obtained.
I don't want anyone in this community and in this like family that I'm trying to build around me. I don't want anyone that in this community of us that doesn't fit that mold, that isn't comfortable with that, and that isn't okay with other people doing that for others. If you're one of those people that makes fun of, you know, men, women, or children for, you know, shedding a tear because they went through something difficult for them, or you're one of those people that likes to lash out and be angry at other people instead of, you know, relying on us and to settle the problem, like not just me, but us, all of us, to settle your problems and your disputes. That's what we're here for. We're here to help you problem solve, or just here for you to vent to. You know, that's what friends and brothership and fellowship and loving Christ and loving your brothers and loving your sisters is. Trusting that, you know, we got your back. We're not going to laugh at you. We're going to try and get you through it. If we need to laugh at you to get you out of it, and that's the type of relationship we have, then we'll do that. You know, and we'll grow. As we grow, we learn these things about each other. And, you know, we can be more like funny in this type of way with this person, and maybe not as much with this person because they may be more sensitive, or they might take things a little more serious. But we'll learn each other, and we'll get to know how to, you know, make each other laugh and get each other through these hard things and whatnot. Oh, we can't end on a game like that. Even if the next game is bad, we can't end on a game like that. Come on now. We're going to play one game. We're going to do our last game, Team Slayer. Just basic. There's absolutely no judgment. Pathetic. I love it, man. I love it. That's kind of like the big basis for me and 180's friendship. And that's why we hit it off. Like, he came to my stream before he even started streaming. He came to my streams, and it was weird. I really needed someone to talk about my divorce, because it had been a year and some change, and I still have only really opened up about it with him like 2 or 3 times, and my twin sister 1 time. Those are the only 4 times that I've verbally been able to talk to someone about my feelings with my divorce. It's all been pent up, and I've kind of just been bottling it up, trying to slowly let it out and vent it out. And he gave me somewhere I could let it out. And like instantly, I think it was like the second or third day, instantly I just didn't feel like he was judging me, and he genuinely was invested in hearing what I had to say on the situation. He gave me stories about like similar things that had happened in his life, with, you know, women in his life, where he had felt, I don't want to go too much into his stuff, but like he had told me personal stories about his life as well through the chat, in the vulnerability of the moment. And I got to know him while he was getting to know me. And it was just touching, man. Like that, the level of, I've always been a very vulnerable person with those around me, just because I feel like it helps people open up to me, because I have so many bad and good experiences and stories to share. I feel like the more vulnerable I am, the more willing people are to listen to those things, and they can take those and they can help them, I think. And yeah, he gave me the option to, like, somebody to finally listen to me, if you will. I feel like I'm always the one that does the listening. It does get exhausting, but I love doing it. But he gave me that person that was willing to listen to me, and I smile about it, and I still cry about it to today from joy that I was fortunate enough to find a friend like him and be given a friend like him. Because again, I've ruined friendships like that before in the past, so I don't feel like I deserve it. I feel like I just don't feel like I deserve. Sorry. Sorry. So at times, I'm doing better at it now. Golly, we've been doing so good. We haven't done any crying lately. But I just at times don't feel like I deserve it. But I'm getting better at realizing I do deserve good friends in my life. I do deserve to be treated well. Even though I haven't always been the greatest person to those in my life that did deserve that from me. So, you know, accepting yourself is a huge part of it, and realizing that you can be loved, but you still have to give unconditional love in return. You can't, just because you're receiving that thing that you need and you love and that you wanted, you can't then shell up and stop doing that thing, even though you're getting what you deserve. You only have one life. Make sure you live it up to the fullest. Exactly. You're good, man. I appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I pray that everyone gets a chance to have friendships like those in their lives. Like where they truly, like, it's really like one of the, it's kind of like it sounds weird because Americans always romanticize everything, but it's kind of like that love at first sight. It's like brotherly love at first sight, if you will. Like and even for women, I hope they have that as well. It's like that love at first sight when you just click, like that first day or the first first week, even when you start hanging out with someone and you're like, man, why do they feel like I've known them my whole entire life? Why do I only want to hang out with this person? Why do I want to listen to them talk about everything, even stuff I don't like? Why is that? Those types of friendships, like when it's instant like that, oh my gosh. It's so, even if they don't last for forever, they're so good to live in, and they're so good for the soul, and oh my gosh, I love it. I absolutely love it. And so I'm trying to, again, pretty much like Dedic said, you only have one life. Make sure you live it up to the fullest. I'm making sure, you know, when I feel emotional, I let it out. But I want to let it out in constructive ways. And for me, I like to cry. When I'm happy, I like to cry. When I'm sad, I like to cry. When I'm mad, I like to cry. I don't know why. I just like to cry. I'm a crier. I've always been a crier. It feels really good to me. It just does. I don't know why. It's always felt good to cry. It helps me go to sleep. And now that I cry to Jesus, it's even better. Like, it's crazy because when I'm done crying, I just feel better. It's crazy. It's like Jesus makes me feel better after crying too. It's absolutely gnarly. I love it. My school code of conduct. Zach is him. Hello and God bless you. My school code of conduct is ROAR. Respect, obedience, acceptance, and resilience. I love that. You got to let out the eye juice sometimes. Hey, man, I'm not going to lie to you. I cry at least twice a day,
Enemy halfway to victory.
I think it's really good. I like to cry in the shower at least once a day. I like that water to hit me. Brandon Solomon, hello and God bless you. I like that water to hit my skin and my face. And it helps wash the tears out of my eyes as well. I'm probably going to cry in the shower when I get done with this stream. But it just feels good. I think crying from happiness is like the best. Like when you're so happy about something. Like meeting you guys is one of those things. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to pray to God about it. And I'm going to cry about it a little bit. Because I'm very, very thankful that, I got to meet, obviously XO's come through. Drew, obviously. But, the two notable people tonight would be Thedic and Vash. Like, you guys stopping by, following, and like, actually having conversations amongst each other, like, and promoting a good, healthy environment. Like, honestly, it just touches my heart that, there's still good people out there of all ages, of all backgrounds, of all different types of, like, disparities in life, like, that can still come together and we can still vibe. And, I don't cuss, obviously, but, we don't do none of the cussing stuff here for respect of my personal views, and I do appreciate that. But if you guys got to let it out, it's fine. I just won't read that part of your comments. So I get it. I'm not asking you guys to change who you are. Come as you are. That's how Jesus says it, or his disciple. Somebody says it like that in the Bible. Come as you are, and you guys really are showing up. You're showing out. You're making it feel like it's a community around here. Not just for me, but for everyone. So I appreciate it. I'm going to definitely have a couple tears for that tonight. Got him. Got him.
Not today, friend.
Not today, friend. Not today, friend. Hello, down there. Got him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you, my good friend. But thank you, guys. I really do. James, hello. God bless you. Appreciate you stopping by this room. But yeah, that's my whole thing. I'm all about, having a good time and having positive vibes. That's my number one thing. I don't want anyone to leave my stream in a bad mood. So if I gotta pause my game and we gotta talk some stuff out, or you guys gotta hash it out in the comments, I'll yell Jesus Christ at you a couple of times and tell you that he loves you and that we love you. We'll do that. I'm fine with that. I don't mind. This is just a video game. Y'all are real, actual people that go through stuff and, have problems and stuff. So, granted, we don't always want to be here, in that type of a state. But when it happens and it arises, and if it's something that you really are battling with and need help with, there might not always be, X amount of people in here. But I'll obviously be here. So, if it's just me and you, let's do it. Let's talk. I'm down. Might take a little longer on your part because, wow, good shot. Just went through 5 universities with these boys. Yeah, that's one of the things my dad and I used to do when I was a kid, when we would hang out and spend time together. My dad was always very animated, and he liked to beatbox and practice accents. I'm trying to get back into it because I've always enjoyed it. Got him. Got him. Oh. Like I did a Mafia stream yesterday. I think it was like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours. And I want to say for 1 hour throughout the whole stream, I was talking with an accent. We were doing our Don Roby thing yesterday. Don Roby came to play. It's getting a little bit hard to do Don Roby while we're playing Halo. However, Don Roby showed up. He showed out. He did his cabbie thing. We helped out our old buddy Tommy Angelo. We were out there on the course. Doing what's what? 1932. Listening to some operatic music. Handling all the moolies. Making a couple of these guys sleep with the fishes. Just a couple of the guys. Then we jumped in our cars. Headed down to the bar. But yeah, sometimes we like to have fun. I can voice Mickey Mouse and Elmo. Hey, Mickey Mouse is really, really difficult. Who is Pete? God bless you. Hello, God bless you. I wanna start doing more and more. I'm comfortable with a couple different things, a couple different voices. They're not great. I don't even consider them that good. But, I do like to do them for fun. So, we're going to do one more. Only one. Our accuracy was good. The laugh's definitely the hardest part. The Elmo laugh is so iconic and so difficult. Come on now. Excuse me. But if you could do it, practice. You'll get there. That'll be something that, you know, you and I work on. You're the only other person in the comments so far that I've heard that actually does other voice impressions and whatnot. When I wake up, I wonder how Batman got in my house. Then I realize that it's me. Oh man, I wish. I wake up and I think my voice gets higher pitched. That's probably the funniest comment so far today. That was funny. Let's run more. See, I don't know what these are. Firefight King of the Hill. Wait, they have PvE in this now? Oh, don't tell me. I'm not doing this today, but I didn't know they added PvE in Halo. So they have PvE King of the Hill, Heroic, Legendary, and Normal. One of these days, I'm going to have to go do some Heroic King of the Hill firefight. I do a variety of voices to mess with my siblings. Okay. It's nice to see someone else with multiple siblings. How many siblings do you have, if you don't mind me asking? I hope I don't forget. No promises. But I have oh, nice. So you have 4 including you, or 4 without including you? Because I have 4 not including myself. There's 5 of us total, though. There's my older sister, my twin sister, me as the middle child. There's my younger sister, and then my younger brother. So there's 5 of us. But my youngest sibling is 26. My oldest sibling is 33. 3 sisters, 1. Oh my God, we have the exact same. We have literally the exact same family breakdown, Vash. Literally the exact same. Except obviously I'm a twin, but that's crazy. Where are you? Where do you rank amongst your siblings? That is crazy. Holy smokes. That's really cool. It's stuff like that, man. It makes my eyes water when like small coincidences like that happen. That's sick. That is so sick. This right here, man, makes it all possible. That is so amazing. 3 brothers, 3 sisters, 1 brother. I won't forget it now, because it's the same situation as mine. I'm oldest, and brother is youngest. 3 sisters in the middle. Okay. That's a good setup. Oldest brother here, youngest brother at the bottom. You got the girls safe right there in the middle. I like that. I wish my family dynamic was that way. I wish I was the older brother, because they treat me like the older brother a lot of times. Like, I feel like sometimes, because I have been by myself most of my life, I feel like sometimes my siblings do, like my older sister used to call me big brother for a little bit of time. And because I'm physically bigger than everyone in my family, I'm skinnier now than I usually am. I used to be like, my height hasn't changed. I used to be 6 foot, right around 215 pounds, like 22% body fat, and decent shape. Now I'm 6 foot, 158, 162 pounds. More lean muscle. I'm not as muscularly big, but I'm still like broad shoulders-ish, that type of a deal. So they've always treated me like it. It is tough. What would you say the most difficult part about being a big brother is? I ask because this is I just moved back home for the first time in 14 years. I've never had the chance to be a big brother to my little brother or my little sister, but I just recently had a talk with my younger brother, and I told him, like, honestly, I said, give me the chance to be your big brother. I want the opportunity to be there for you, like physically, spiritually. I want to be able to help you through anything you're going through, but I've never been a big brother. I've never had that opportunity before, so I'm genuinely curious. Any tips that you may have, like what's the most difficult part? Obviously, I'm a dad, so I know how hard it is in those types of regards. I know, you know, but I'm just curious from purely a older brother perspective. What's been the most difficult thing for you to deal with, overall for all of your siblings? Like the most combined thing that applies to all of them, if you will. Because I do think very soon here I'm gonna be stepping into my big brother arc before I leave Ohio, because I think in like 9 months I'll probably move out of the state of Ohio. But while I'm here, I want to really do my best. Oh, he got me. And I think your words might actually help. I'm going to be the only cousin in my family to graduate high school. Holy cow, that's a very big accomplishment. Very big accomplishment. Congratulations to you. Very big accomplishment. It's always like really like in your heart, it always feels really good to be able to achieve something like that and be like the first in your family to make such a monumental thing, you know? The one thing that I felt always kind of sucked though is I feel like family members sometimes get jealous and throw negativity in that direction because of your success that you've achieved that they haven't. I'm not saying that your family would do that, but you know, if that does happen, know that you can bring that information here and I'll be extremely excited for you. Extremely excited. I won't make you feel any type of way. Because I know that's a thing. I'm just because I know it's a thing. I'm not saying that for sure will happen to you, but if it does, I got you. Because they know. Oh, wait, what did that say? Because they know if you do anything, raise my voice, etc., you get irritated at something to a certain extent. Okay. That's difficult. You don't really seem, granted, I don't know you super well yet, but you don't necessarily give off the vibe that, you know, you're erratic with your emotions. You seem like you respond really well to situations, difficult situations when they present themselves. You seem very, very well worded. You seem so far as, you know, as if you know how to give compliments, receive compliments. Like important things in being a human being and maintaining composure. It seems as if you have those. I'm not, but siblings are. Okay. All my cousins dropped out. Now I'm in my senior year. Hey, I'm gonna be praying for you. You can make it. You can do it. Real quick story. I almost didn't make it through my senior year. And the crazy thing is it's not like I'm a dummy or anything. I had A's and B's my freshman sophomore year. But I realized when living with my mom and my dad, my stepdad, they didn't care as much about my grades as my biological dad did. That's all my dad really cared about, biological father cared about. So my junior year, I got all C's, just to see. Just to see. Got him! Just to see. And they didn't care. So then I got D's my senior year and a lot of F's as well. And I actually ended up failing one of the semesters, and I failed my last semester as well by like 2 points for English. But luckily, my English teacher helped me out immensely, and they gave me an extra credit assignment that gave me exactly the amount of points I needed to graduate or to pass. I have controlled anger issues, if that makes sense. Oh, no, totally makes sense. I share the sentiment. I share the sentiment. Controlling your anger is not an easy feat. And in doing so, in learning to, or even in just simply controlling your emotions or controlling your anger, I think that then typically causes its own, kind of like you're saying, it causes its own issue of controlling your controlling your anger. And I don't want to say bottling it up, because we all control it and manage it in a different way, those of us that do that. But I get what you're saying, because I would do the same thing with my anger as well. Oh, we got him. 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 Hey, we're leading the charge, 8-11, baby. We're still getting absolutely mopped up, but I'm feeling way better about this game than the last couple games. This one I actually feel good on. I feel like I had fun with this, like a lot of fun. Oh, let's go. Let's go. I'm having a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is a good one to end it off on for sure. Not super duper early like we were planning. However, no! Oh, almost fell to my death. Not today, sir. Whoa, we got him. We got him. We got him. Oh, we almost got real saucy. Dak for MVP. Yeah, you should get MVP. Good for you, Dak. God bless you. Yeah, we definitely lost. Look at that. 32 to 46. We got stomped. Boy. Got him. Got him. Oh, you want to... Oh, my gosh. As long as I'm not the last kill, I'm happy. I was a large and aggressive toddler, but a skinny kid, and now a somewhat mature teen. It's good. I was premature as a baby, and then I was fat for a good portion of my youth as a child. Then I hit my teenage years, and I was in pretty good shape because puberty did me well. And then I joined the military, and I was obviously in good shape. But throughout the military, I had two separate times where one time where I got fat, and then after the military, I had another time where I got fat. That's another video on my TikTok you guys can check out if you want. 3 years ago, I was 265 pounds, and then it took me 10 months to lose 100 pounds, and I got back into shape. I also have like a how I did it video on my YouTube, but anyways, you can find my game room tour and my weight loss video, like my original one from 3 years ago, all the way at the bottom of my TikTok, I believe. And it's only if you like need a little bit of inspiration. I also do live workouts every single day. I work out 3 days in a row, and then I take an off day. 3 days in a row, take an off day. Later today will be my second day, so I'm gonna work out today and Sunday, take off Monday, and then it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. You get the picture. Elijah Rodriguez, 6045. Hello and God bless you. So I'm gonna be working out today. And if you guys want to tag along and work out with me, I don't typically talk during those, like to my viewers and whatnot. I save that for this. That's more of a like, if you guys want to come and work out with someone that you can physically see is actively working out at this minute, this second, then I'm going to do it. I know it's 2 o'clock, it's 2:16. My favorite thing to say now is that I got a job for my 14th B-Day. I remember I started working at, I think it was 13. It was either 13 or 15. I know it was an odd number. Oh, okay, look at that. For me, I think it was an odd number that I started working. I think it was 15. And then shortly after I started working, I think like 2 or 3 months, I then turned 16. But I had like a couple of under-the-table jobs when I was like 11, 12. And I really enjoyed it. It was cool. I'm not going to lie, though. I really enjoy... Granted, I don't have any money to spend on anything cool. I have to save up for 2 months to be able to buy a $60 brand new game. Like, that goes to show how much money I have. But all of my bills are paid. I get to hang out in my house all day and then go work out and then go box and then watch my homie stream and then talk to you guys all day. So I love it. I love getting to do this. I applied at the gas station and declined the job the second they called me. What? Oh! Something I wanted to tell you guys. I was hoping Drew would have been on for this, but I'm certain he is asleep, and good for it. Glad for it. God bless him. God bless his girl. God bless his soon-to-be child. Hopefully he gets some good rest, and hopefully they wake up feeling revitalized. But I applied for a job. Again, I had mentioned I've been unemployed for 2 years. Me and my dad have been working out since I was 13. Oh, nice! Nice. Do you enjoy working out? What do you guys do? Professional hater. Hello and God bless you. Hey, nothing wrong with hating. Nothing wrong with hating. Appreciate the likes, too. Thank you. We're ending the stream here, sadly, but we're wrapping it up with a quick story, and then I'm going to say my salutations to you guys. We'll be back tomorrow at 10:30 p.m. until 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time. If you follow, you'll definitely catch me working out and then doing my streaming. If not, that's cool. I love you. God loves you. Thank you for stopping by. Danny, hello, and God bless you as well. Classic home workouts. Okay. Your very first hater. No, definitely not my first hater. I used to have people come by my streams, like when I first started streaming, and they'd say some really mean stuff. They'd be like, "Oh, you're ugly," and "Oh, your content sucks." Like, people would really just say mean stuff just to say mean stuff. They call me like the N-word and this, that, and the third, and you know, it is what it is. I just let everything slide off. It's just words. It's not that big of a deal. Anyway, as I was saying, we've been unemployed for 2 years. Obviously, I've been working on my college stuff, trying to get my degree. I have one college class left. Me and Thedic were talking about this earlier. But I finally found a job that I feel like my time will be worth it. Granted, I'm not going to be making a lot of money. I don't really care. Again, you guys know I don't need a lot of money. I just need enough money to pay my bills, and I'm happy. But I applied at a swimming school. So it's a place that teaches kids from newborn all the way up to 12 years old how to swim. And I think it'll be really, really good for me. I think it'll help me be better at working with kids. I think it'll help me learn how to be more patient. It's not super far from my house, and they have very flexible schedules. So I'll be able to just do it like in the middle of the day. I'll literally be able to work from like 9 or 10 until like 1 or 2 p.m. I won't have to work all day if I don't want to. And I won't be working every single day of the week as well if I get the job. So I'm praying that I get the job. I'm praying the interview goes well. I'm very confident in my swimming skills. Hopefully one of these days we can have Carla in the chat, and she can tell you guys about how I saved her life when I was on Guam. Legitimately, I saved her life. But we'll see. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. Get that as a tattoo? Yes. I've considered it. I've definitely considered it. I want to find something biblically, like obviously in the Bible, but I want to find something in the Bible that says essentially that same thing, so I can get that on this arm. And then I can put the scripture on it. Obviously, I like having the Bible scriptures so people can ask, and then they can read it and be like, oh, it says blah, blah, blah from this chapter. Mark, Luke, John, blah, 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 Paul, whatever. And then I could definitely see myself getting it as a tattoo. That is in the Bible. Oh, is it? I need to find the scripture then. Because if that's the case, I could definitely get that. Definitely. I would probably figure out a specific style to get it in, make it more my own. Like maybe have the words form some sort of an image. I don't know. I'm sure I can figure it out. Sicko, LMFAO. Anyway, that's my quick story about like me potentially having this job. Hopefully the interview goes well next week. And I'll start working again, making a little bit of extra money. Maybe I'll be able to buy some more games and can start playing some more games with not only Drew, but maybe in the future, in a month or couple of months, start playing more games with you guys here on the TikTok, or from the TikTok, from the YouTube, and from the Twitch. Ultimately, thank you guys truly for stopping by the stream. Vash, Thetic, Exo, Drew, appreciate all of you guys stopping by. Appreciate all the comments. Appreciate all the likes that you guys did. I truly, truly, truly appreciate your time. It means so much to me that you guys hang out here. You guys have been hanging out with me this entire time. I've had someone to talk to this entire time. So I really appreciate it, guys. I really, 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 really do. I don't take your time for granted. I wish you were spending it in a more productive way, but if you guys are getting some enjoyment out of this, I'm getting enjoyment out of it. And again, I don't have any other way to thank you guys other than verbally saying thank you and continuing to do what I do, and hope that you guys like it. Good night to you guys. God bless all of you. My prayers go out to all of you. I will see you tomorrow, 10:30 to 2:30. Check out 180 as well. He doesn't stream on TikTok. He's on YouTube only, but check him out. He's one of the homies. He's like the homie right now. God bless you all. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you in the next one. Bow. We out. Great night.